You know that I was a gangbanger? So you know. All blood neighborhood, homie. The only white motherfucker. I did go to jail, and I did do 18 months. But never smoked, never sold, and got out the hood. Because you know why? Character fucking counts. That's the gangster, dog.
I coached JUCO for 20 years. Left Indy, Netflix, Last Chance U. The way they decided to depict me, and I decided to start my own shit, my own show on the realest show on Planet ERF, the Coach AB Show. Didn't know who I was going to have as a co-host. So about 6 years later, I decided to hire Big Smitty, Naptown's finest. I found the best young producer in the biz in Big Bailey. Now we're on the brink of becoming the biggest show, the realest show, and the best show on the internet. Just like I did unintentionally while being filmed on Last Chance U, raw and uncut. Coach JB and Big Smitty every single day, 6 to 9 a.m.
I'm kind of a fucking big deal, bro.
What up, what up, what up?
Sports Encyclopedia. U.S. Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Yeah.
Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source. Straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lack it. Like them up, what?
You motherfuckers better be ready to play. I should have stuck his bitch ass in the face.
Gay shit, homie. I'm so tired of these fucking gays playing football in my sport. How did Mina Kimes get there? Well, guess who her husband is. Why are you allowing this broad on your network that doesn't know shit? Do you know what a 3 technique is?
No.
Okay, but you know football and talk football, and it's okay. See, that's why I can't talk to women in football.
You fucking slap dicks. Issues get pressed so fast you don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers.
What up, man? We're in the building. It is Merciless Monday. I'm taking no mercy. God damn, am I not taking any mercy today? We are live in the building. Pound that like, subscribe, become a member if you're not one, and make sure you join me tonight for Fact Not Fiction live on Patreon. I got a loaded Monday. If you guys watch Marshawn Lynch's pod, I'll be on there at 12 noon Pacific today, and I'll be on Sean Salisbury right after our show. I know Smitty's laughing in the background. Damn near do shows all day now. Diego Pavia wasn't drafted and was finally invited to work out with the Ravens late yesterday in minicamp. These NFL owners and GMs, along with coaches, don't want to see you sue the NCAA to stay in college longer. They don't want to see you do podcasts talking shit. They don't want to see you do social media posts that show you sharing your own mom to Theo Von. And last but not least, saying you don't need an agent and slapping the league in the face with arrogance is the last thing they want to see. Sometimes when you get gifted more years in college, more NIL money, and then you lack humility, sometimes that bites you in the ass, as it did in this case. The draft is over. And some very interesting moves made by the usual suspects, such as the Cleveland Browns and the Arizona Cardinals, but some very eye-opening moves made by the 49ers and the Bills. We'll be discussing that in length today. Smitty and I will break down each team's grades and grade our teams out from best to worst. The LA Kings are done. They got swept by the Avalanche 0-4, 4-0 if you're an Avalanche scorekeeper. The Lakers played horrifically. I told you a gentleman's sweep. They want to come back to LA and get it done in 5. and the Doyers finally win a few in a row and get back on the right side of things. Our guy A.J. McCarron finds his quarterback, DTR, but loses again, dropping their 4th straight. We'll break that down and the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs in full totality, plus the rest of the NFL draft on this Merciless Monday. Big Shaun King, Black Ice will join us. But what do I know? What I do know is our far east side of 317, LeBron hairline having, Lamar Jackson loving, AR5 defending, Caitlin Clark swinging, Naptown loving. Our main man, Big Smitty, joins the show. Camera good, finally. Damn.
Yeah, the camera good. I don't know what I don't know what that
Friday,
was,
fuck our
man.
clips off. We're going to post on clips.
What you mean?
Friday, because your video was like.
You're talking about Friday? It's Monday, April 27th. Beautiful 6 a.m. in LA. The sun's coming out here in LA on the West Coast, and you're talking about Friday.
Coming out today, finally? No clouds?
No clouds, clear skies.
No cloud seeding, Joe Cords?
None. And you talking about Friday, not the show today that I love, that I put my blood, sweat, and tears for. Friday.
Right. Yeah, we lost a lot of clips.
Not Monday, Friday.
Yeah, we lost a lot of clips from Friday, like we could have did, but
they still went out blurry and they still hit.
One did, yeah, because of me, because I carried, but yeah.
Our show's so good, we could put out just audio with no video and it's gonna hit. Because I'm that fun. Can you admit that I add so much humor to this show? Like, I purposely set you up so you can slam dunk it. And credit to you for oftentimes dunking the shit out of it. But, like, you need somebody to throw that alley-oop to you in order to get to that point.
Oh, I admit that all the time. I say it all the time.
But the fans don't be catching the little, like,
they don't.
Innuendos and stuff to be going down. Like, it be little chess moves that we make throughout the show.
Without the black guy,
right?
The white guy, hey, bland, no seasoning. You gotta have seasoning.
Okay, little black.
Yeah, I cook with season. I season the shit out of my food, right? So I season my food. A lot of people are like, oh, whitey bland.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, breakfast burrito, everything seasoned, like
it be seasoned,
extreme seasoning. You know what I mean?
Hella,
not over seasoning. Yeah, not like salty seasoning. Sometimes though, some of that shit got salt, and I hate salt too. I hate salt. That's why I hate white moms.
Right.
You go back to white moms, salt, it kind of all, if you realize what's salt, white. Yeah. Everything goes back in time. Goes back and catches up. I told Whitlock on his show, I said, fuck white moms. And he didn't understand. He was shocked. So I broke it down. I broke it down on Whitlock's show. I cook Whitlock. He probably had never had me back on. I said, hey, in the Rams whole thing, justifying number 13. Oh, my goodness. McVay and the Rams are playing chess, and everyone else is playing checkers. Everybody's grading them like a D-. And they have the least amount of picks in the draft, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had 5 picks. Can't wait. I can't wait when the big thing happens. Everybody's like, damn, JB. But anyway. We'll talk about that later.
I forgot about that, yeah.
But anyway, crazy. Smitty, I did not even take the car out the house this whole weekend. It was horrific.
Horrific.
It was like a rainy day schedule, just shitty, just horrible weather. I thought I was in Kansas. It was like
you were trying to like rest, reset your mind.
Nah, I was just bored as fuck. I smoked more cigars, drank more. So like, yeah, I didn't do shit. I didn't even leave the house, not one time.
Homie, I went to a concert, homie, with the wife.
In the rain?
I went to the movies and seen Michael. Really good movie. You ain't seen
what?
Jackson. Excuse me?
Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, homie.
Nice. I didn't like
his nephew portrayed him so good. The dance move, bro, it's crazy.
I didn't like his look, so I'll probably wait till it comes out on Amazon or whatever. And I don't go to the movies anymore. Respectfully, no offense.
Nothing taken. I love the movie still.
But I just gotta see him. Like I'm a Michael Jackson guy. I saw the guy, the little gay actor. I couldn't see. I couldn't do it.
His nephew, home, his blood nephew, bro.
I know.
The dance moves, though, bro. He had to practice for like the last 5 years. Because when you watch
it,
no.
Like like the white dude on the fucking board.
No, yeah,
that's
like
how you sounded, homie. The white, you know that dude on the board?
Yeah, I know. No,
because it is.
Bro, really like
Yeah.
Was doing. Michael Jackson was a G, homie. He brought together the Bloods and the Crips, homie. He brought y'all together.
Who's y'all?
Y'all was you know who you are. So
There's a very interesting text I got from you. Let me read it real quick.
read it verbatim.
Let me read it for the chat real quick. I sent Smitty a clip of NASCAR cars piled up. And I said, wow. So Smitty wrote back and said, damn, how did it end? How did the race finish? How do y'all fix things like this? And I said, who's y'all? And why is it y'all? And why? So could you break that down? What you meant? Go ahead.
First of all, just for clarity, I'm not laughing at the fact that they got in a car accident. Obviously, I'm hopefully everybody's okay. I think they are. It's never a good thing to see people get in car accidents. But we all know, homie, NASCAR is a white man sport. And not just any white man, the right white man. The far right white man.
See, you always have to take it over the top. Michael Jordan is now with us.
I'm just asking the question.
Michael Jordan is with us.
Huh?
Michael Jordan is with us now. You dummy.
Money off y'all.
Dummy.
He flipped it now. Y'all making money off us?
All you gotta do is say it's a white sport. Then you go all over the thing. It's far right and all that. You know what I'm saying?
NBA, NFL, y'all make money off our backs, homie.
Bubba Watson.
Now we got a brother as the owner making money off
Bubba Wallace is fine. That whole thing was fake. I mean, so y'all just don't understand.
Homie, did you see Jordan grab his racer's neck after he won? Homie, his whole hand was around his neck.
If a white dude did that to a brother, we'd be in jail and it would be racist.
I can't do that.
So you admit it.
I love it.
So you know.
I love it, homie.
You know y'all protected.
I love it. Y'all can't do certain shit. No.
You admit it.
It's certain rule because of y'all history. Y'all, listen.
Not y'all. We saved y'all. We helped y'all.
Jimmy. Yo, granddaddy fucked you.
My granddaddy actually, at the end, when he realized, hey, okay, I know I've been racist the whole time because I was supposed to be, right? And then he saw it. Yeah, they told him he was supposed to be. So when he realized, oh shit, and then he brought the first brother into Compton, and then they burned that cross on his lawn right there in Compton, Lewis Park. And then he was like, damn, I gotta help the brothers. And then before he died, he turned that leaf. So he actually helped y'all. He's another one of the 600,000 whites that died for y'all. And you know who fucked y'all? The Democrats. That's who created the KKK. History lesson. Go ahead.
So your granddad you're admitting right now, your granddad was racist his entire life.
Well, no, I don't know. I didn't know. It was way older. He was born in 1900, so I didn't realize. I don't know. I'm just assuming. I'm just going on to your joke. But yeah, I don't think he was racist. He actually let the first brother into Compton. Is in my book.
The first brother into Compton. He
let him live with him. No, I don't know about let, but he let him live with them.
Homie, it was a tax write-off, homie.
Homie, they burned the cross on his lawn. Fuck. Over a brother. My grandpa came out with the gauge. Homie, an old school gauge, just a one pump, one bullet, you gotta reload.
But that wasn't to protect the brother. That was to protect your family.
No, homie, it was just him and my grandma, homie. Why would he let a brother in then?
Homie, tax write-off. Tax write-off.
Write-off back then. We didn't pay taxes.
It was a.
But anyway, man, we got a lot going on.
What's going on, chat? Hold on, I gotta talk to my chat real quick. We got TPB93, John DeFlores, KM2, SP. We got Remind Me of Me, J Boogie POV, Fight for Old Dave G, Tyler M352, Go R, All Day J32, and Mr. Hallman. It's gonna be a hell of a show, homie.
In light of what's going on in the news and Diego Pavia, I have to do a Merciless Monday. Unfortunately for Darnell and the chat, I have to do a Mexican word of the day. I know. I apologize. Going forward, I gotta apologize. I gotta get ahead of preemptive apology, Smitty. But I'm gonna be honest with you. The Mexican word of the day that came to mind is sofa king.
That's like sofa and then king.
Sofa king, yeah. You know the sofa king?
Yeah, like sofa, like a sofa, and then king, like me, King.
Yeah, I don't know about like you, but like sofa king, what y'all call LeBron. My homie Diego, man, I got to talk to you personally, man. The homie Diego decided not to get an agent.
Right.
So I said to him, why are you so fucking stupid? Hey, why are you so fucking
chat? Be real, chat. Be real. Out of all the Mexican words of the day, that right there by far is the worst one you've ever done. It made absolutely zero sense. I feel like you fumbled it. You know you fumbled it, but you got to play it off in order to like keep it going. Chat. I know y'all love JB. I love you too.
Thank you.
Please, chat. No, chat. Come on, y'all. Please be honest, chat. Please be honest. That's the worst one, right?
Hold on.
Thank you, Kyle Davis.
Thank you. See, the real ones understand it. Y'all don't get it. No. Y'all don't understand it. Look. Real ones understand it. You guys are dumb. You guys are dumb. I prove my point on me. You motherfuckers don't get it. Oh, my God.
Top 10 alert. Top 10 alert.
I'm so glad we got macro people in here now, homie. Yes. Yeah. Smitty, say it again so they understand. You maybe can slow it down and say it in your mind, homie.
I forgot. I threw it away already. I don't know what you said. I threw it away already. I don't know what you said.
Sofa King, homie, the homie didn't get an agent. The homie didn't get an agent, homie. I said to him, why are you so fucking stupid? So fucking. God damn, homie. I just go so fast, you don't get it. That's a you problem, Smitty, not a me problem. Will you at least admit that?
Nah.
See? Black. Fuck.
Like that. Thanks, kid.
He don't want to do it. He don't want to do it.
Thanks. Thank you, cuz. You know what
Shout out to Quan Zito in the chat. He did a whole rant yesterday on social media about why the Mexicans don't fuck with y'all. And he was like, we help y'all. We try to help y'all, homie. The ICE came at you. The brothers tried to help. And then y'all shit on us and try to kill us at night. He's like, what the hell are you doing? Quan Zito, hilarious.
The hell?
You gotta watch that motherfucker on social media. Anyway, let's get the quote of the day. Brought to you by Underdog. Woof.
Hey, homie, why'd you bark, homie? That's my thing.
Because you weren't here the other day. You left for a minute, and I was clowning you like, why does he do the wolf?
I was wondering, okay, now, because I remember when I came back in, all y'all started laughing when I barked. So I was wondering why y'all did that. Okay, now it makes sense. I never got a chance to ask you that. That was playing me, homie.
I mean, that shit is comical.
I know you're not laughing, Paris. You laughing way too hard, Paris. You have 2 more laughs.
Use our promo code Coach AB. Download the app right now, Underdog Fantasy app, and get you $5 on a fuck.
$5.
That motherfucker blow. I can't see that another motherfucking video of that cat either. Homie.
He said get $55 back. Everything 5 now. Like
he should have that. That should be his promo.
He should. He should be filthy rich.
Smitty quote of the day: laugh with many, but don't trust any.
That's it, homie. That's it. Laugh with many, but don't trust any.
Yeah. Laugh with many, but don't trust any. Quote of the day.
So I can laugh with you, laugh with the chat, but I shouldn't trust you or trust the chat. Okay.
2 people in the world I trust: me and
the other one's not me.
You get it. Smitty's learned a lot on this show, man, through osmosis.
Yeah. Hold on, real quick. To that point, I'm sorry, I didn't cut you off. You said I learned a lot on the show. The other day, I used your phrase. I was talking to the homie, just natural talking, and I said, so-and-so had a cup of coffee in the league. And my bro was like, what the fuck does that mean? I said, my bad. I got it from JB. Like,
yeah, that's a huge gauge gap.
Yeah, a cup of coffee. Yeah, that's hilarious. Huh?
Damn, I've been hearing a cup of coffee since I was a little kid. Like,
he didn't know what I meant though. He was so confused.
You ever been a mechanic? He had a cup of coffee in school.
Yeah,
I mean, he went to mechanic school. He had a cup of coffee.
It made perfect sense.
My dad used to say that shit when I was a little kid, little boy. Contrary to belief, powered by Underdog. Smitty, if you take risks, fuck. Oh. I'm so excited that I'm like blurring shit out I want to go fast, like Ricky Bobby, homie. So I fucked that up because it's off the top of the dome. I don't read shit, so I fucked that up. But contrary to belief, give me the wolf again. Powered by Underdog.
Oof.
Smitty, if you don't take risk, nothing will change. Contrary to belief.
Yeah.
If you don't take risk, nothing will change. Contrary to belief. I fucked it up.
Don't take risks, nothing will change. That's like one of them old 80s hip hop verses, like just straightforward what it is.
KRS-One. That's how you just sounded.
If you don't take risks, nothing will change. Like back in the day, they used to educate you and give you free game through hip hop. That's a quote, game.
Break it down, the difference.
So it's like, all right, I know it's a little confusing, y'all, but I get it now. So a quote is just like one line. It just is what it is. Contrary to belief, there's a comma in there. There's nuance. There's like it's this, but it's that. There's a comparison. There's something to bounce it off of. A quote is just what it is. I'm sick of the CTB. Hey, I want to really meet Keith for real life. I don't think that's him, number one. I think Keith is like a regular, like, clean-cut dude.
That's him.
No, bro. I think he's a regular clean-cut dude, and I think he just jokes all day. I think he's fucking with us all day. I really do.
He is, but that's him.
He's hilarious, homie. I said, what am I doing? What? I said, what the fuck does that have to do with the price of tea in China the other day? And no one knew what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah, she getting it. She getting
JB has a good quote. I told you, JB, we got to start selling these fortune cookies, but you were scared a year ago to do it.
Yeah. Let's get to poll questions, Smitty.
Yeah.
Woof. Woof. Poll question brought to you by Underdog. Smitty, which team addressed the most needs in this draft? Go.
I mean, listen, not being biased, but I gotta say the Indianapolis Colts. I think the Colts addressed the most needs. I mean, they did not have a first
needs.
Yeah,
not the best draft, not the best draft, just the most needs. So you guys got a linebacker, a safety, a linebacker,
yep,
a edge rusher,
yep,
a wideout,
yep,
a running back,
yep,
and an O lineman.
We needed all that.
So you got a lot of backers, a lot of rushers.
Every hole has been filled. We lost Zaire Franklin to the Packers, who's like our leader on defense, so we have to replace him with a young backer. We need some more D linemen, some more edge rusher. We lost Quiddy Pay. Interiorly, we don't know. Interior-wise, we don't know about DeForest Buckner's neck situation. Hopefully, he's okay. But we know DeForest Buckner, I mean, he's a D tackle by trade, but he moves around a little bit. So we want to make sure we solidify that front. You always, Jonathan Taylor, as good as he is, he has injury history. He is getting older. So you want to get a good running back, at least to just be ready. Wide out because we lost Michael Pittman Jr. As well to the Pittsburgh Steelers. So yeah, every single area that we lost, we backfilled it. We got it. So I think the Colts, is one of the teams I would say who addressed the most needs. But if you want to just be basic and say everybody else's answer, we can say the Jets. The Jets had a really strong draft, specifically in that first round, but even throughout, I thought they addressed a lot of needs. But what say you, homie? I mean, who's on your mind? Pause.
The Raiders, I believe, ended up finishing with the best as far as addressing the needs. They had more picks too, but they addressed the needs, and it was secondary heavy. Safety, obviously, the kid out of Arizona, Stukes or whatever. Then they got corner out of Tennessee, Gerard McCoy, who was by many predicted to be a first rounder. They get him in the fourth. The injury and not playing and all that stuff. Then they went and got another safety out of Arizona again. Both Arizona safeties, and the kid Dalton Johnson. And then they go get the corner from Cal, Massis. They addressed the secondary young. They haven't been young in the secondary in a long time. They had Jack Jones, my kid. They had Lonnie Johnson, my kid that we've had on the show several times. They had those guys who got hurt, got injured. Pete Carroll traded Jack away. He said, we got to get younger and longer. That was Pete Carroll's style. Didn't last. They get a new offensive-minded coach. He knew exactly what they needed on defense as a head coach, first-time head coach. So they addressed the secondary. And then they got another they got a lineman. They got another lineman in Trey Zune. I think that was Matt's guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they went and got a couple of edge rushers. They got a D tackle out of the NC State kids, maybe a sleeper. And then they got another receiver, Malik Benson out of Oregon, who's really good. I think they stole him in the 6th round. They address a lot of picks, man. They got a lot of picks, man. I'll obviously have a number 1. I think the Raiders at least address the most. Will they have the best draft graded out and all that? We don't know. We're going to grade each team later on, but I think they address the most. Just answering the question, addressing the most needs, that's who addressed it, I believe. I think the Browns had a really good late draft. They answered. Other than the quarterback selection, I don't get.
Yeah, everybody was giving them hell for that. They're like, what are y'all doing?
that tells me Shador, or I don't see how they get rid of Deshaun because of the deal, but it sounds like to me that, and I don't think you trade a 3rd round pick in Dylan Gabriel. That's the craziest part about it. It sounds like Shador could be on the move. Contrary to popular belief, or unpopular belief, however you want to use it. They can't keep all of them, Smitty. Then they got Green.
Well,
who's the AR5 comparison? Like a freak athlete, 48-1-inch vert, 4'3'9", all this freakish talent. You don't draft him and ship him because you draft him to do what? Like, I got to build this guy. I want to see what he can really do, right? I'm just saying, if you go ahead and trade Dylan Gabriel, go ahead, right? Let's say you like Shador better. Cool. He was still a 3rd rounder. They still put him on the books. He's still more money than Shador at a 5th rounder. Just so you know, that's just brass tacks. I'm just talking about what the truth is. You can put all the emotions aside, homie. I'm just talking brass tacks. As an organization, they have done a horrific job the last 2 years. They had 9 quarterbacks in the room last year. 9, more than anybody. More than anybody. So I'm very interested to see what you think on this, but there's no way you keep all of them.
I mean, Tom Munkin, he acknowledged this, saying that QB like Taylor and Green can be used in short yardage, wildcat scenarios, and he might take advantage of Taylor and Green's.
What he did with Lamar.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, so like, who knows? Like, maybe they're not planning on using him as like a true, quarterback. Maybe they're trying to use him as like a weapon, a guy who can come in, double reverse, put him in the wide out, motion him, throw it back to him, flea flicker style. Like,
you take that poll question down?
Excuse me?
Yeah. No, I was saying get the poll question. Yeah, we're gonna talk Browns later on, Smitty too. I agree. We're gonna see Munkin, short yardage, doing what he did with Lamar for the last few years. Makes sense. That's why he drafted him, in my opinion.
Well, I don't know about you, like Lamar, but I hear what you're saying.
No. He had Lamar. He had that package. He's gonna just do that with him. So what I'm saying is he understands what kind of dynamic quarterback does, dynamic quarterback does, and what he can do with them in those packages. He obviously knows how to call it and install it. Yeah. So that's what he'll do with Green. That's why Green doesn't get moved. Obviously, you drafted him again, another guy. Mm-hmm. And I just don't see how you move a 3rd rounder, because at the end of the day, head coach will come in and say, I like this, this, and this. The GM's going to say, well, hold on, you're going to make me look like a fucking idiot again. I drafted this guy in the 3rd round last year, and then we turn around and drafted Shador in the 5th round, and then we turn around next year and draft this guy, and then we got fucking 40-year-old Flacco last year, and then we got what are we doing?
I don't think the Browns don't care about looking dumb no more. If that's the case, they want to drive a QB this year anyway. I think he's just doing what he want to do right now. At the end of the day, he's a billionaire. He don't care about none of this. So I think they do get rid of Dylan. I think he's the low-hanging fruit on here, unfortunately. Because he's still young, I think they can trade him away, get something back. Something. And it may not. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's later in the season. Maybe they got Taylor Green on a practice squad just to kind of keep control of them, and they keep 3 quarterbacks. I don't know how they maneuver it. The league. I mean, they can figure it out. But I think if any of these 4 guys go, I think it is Dylan Gabriel.
It can't be. He got hurt. He didn't get to finish the season. He got hurt. You didn't get to really evaluate him. He's a 3rd rounder. I would be shocked. I won't be surprised that he's traded. I'll be shocked that Munkin doesn't see what he can really do, because he did get hurt and he is a 3rd rounder. I would be shocked, and I don't see how you keep all of these guys. I really don't. And I actually think they're all kind of shitty. So I'm just trying to say I don't know what they do. To me, they don't have a guy. Deshaun looks great right now. He looks like he did as a rookie or a second year in the league, like skill-wise, like in shape, toned up again. He looks like he did early on when he was winning playoff games. And that guy, we were all like, oh, shit, this is the guy out of Clemson. Can he do that for a year and stay healthy? Then he's your guy. If not, you don't have a guy. You have a bunch of other guys, and you're trying to figure out who the guy will be. When, in fact, you may have roughly the same draft pick next year and be drafting another fucking quarterback next year in a better class, arguably, than this class at quarterback. So, to me, it's just like they're throwing shit at the wall, seeing if it can stick, dog. That's really
exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
They've damn near never got QB right. So now they're like, you know what, we're going to just drive a whole bunch of quarterbacks. One of them got to work.
So that's the mindset every year. You're never getting better.
They said forget every other position. We got to get the QB right. Because they know, though, I mean, to defend them, I guess, if you don't have a quarterback in this league, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Everything else can be good. If you ain't got no serviceable quarterback, man, you're going to lose. So it's like, man, they're like, we got to at least get this right. And then, like, they've proven that they can put together good defense. They've proven they can draft and put together, you know, good wide outs and other positions. It's just the quarterback position. So I get it on me.
Yeah. Betty, look at that. See, before we get to Pavia, let's dive into this NFL real quick because I got a whole thing, Smitty. Listen, we talked about our needs. We talked about who got the best, who got the needs covered. I think the Raiders did, at least addressing the most. I thought the Cowboys addressed some needs. I thought the Ravens did an excellent job. I thought the Browns did a great job later on. But I just want to go through the team by team, Smitty. You can give me your grade. We'll grade them out. I just want to go through the teams real quick. The Arizona Cardinals, they had 7 picks, Smitty. Remember, the salary cap's going up. So in fairness to Arizona,
yeah,
the Jeremiah Love astronomical amount of money, making him the highest paid running back already without even taking a snap, based per the rule. First 3 slotted spots in the NFL draft are paid this. That's what they're paid. You may look back at this in a couple years when the salary cap goes up like double fold, $300-something million. This will actually look at if he can ball, if he's productive, it'll be a steal.
Right.
That's the crazy part. Now I'm just forward thinking. If you look at the salary caps, how it's leveling up in 3 years, by the time his second contract, the salary cap will be in the midst of $320 million. This will be a steal at $50 to $60 million. Yeah. So I'm just throwing that out there, which sounds crazy, but that's just the name of the game. That's what's happening. They got Carson Beck in the 3rd round. They had to address the quarterback. I get it, but go ahead.
No, I'm saying I didn't hate that pick. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I didn't hate it. I don't hate it. Yeah.
Veteran guy, a guy who's won a lot of games. You know, my only problem with him in college is that he was too up and down, but that's why you get him in round 3. You know, he's a project. He's going to sit back, you know, behind Jacoby Brissett this year and learn a little bit. But I think that's a good, strong pick at round 3.
And they addressed O-line. I thought they did a decent job after the Jeremiah Love pick is going to sell tickets. We know they're down in the ticket sales. They're down in marketing, jersey sales. Arizona is just a dry desert place if you're not winning. That's what they've been. They got Love to sell tickets, and then they addressed the O-line. They got the Besantes kid out of A&M. They got the tackle out of Ole Miss and Jaden Williams, who's underrated in my opinion. I think he could be good. They got Caleb Proctor kid, a D lineman that we've all talked about over the years. They went and got backers. I mean, I don't love their draft, but at least they addressed some needs. And then they got quarterback. So, which I don't know if Carson Beck's the future, but maybe with Brissett being a little older, that's where they go. I don't know. That's the Cardinals. What do you grade it at? I got them as a C-.
C-. I'm gonna put them in a B-. I'll put them in a B-. Yeah. Like I said, I think I'm a little bit higher on them than you are. I mean, you broke it down. O-line, solidified that. Potentially got that future quarterback, got the best running back, and potentially the best overall player in this draft as well. I give him a B-. I thought it was a solid draft.
Yeah.
What you doing, Omar?
I'm just typing to you guys. I say we do that, and then we'll take commercial, and then we'll come back and do the other one, and then get into the topics. Smitty, Atlanta Falcons. They had 6 picks. They got the Avion Terrell kid out of Clemson in the second round, 48th pick, after losing their first round pick to the Rams, which took Ty Simpson. Obviously, we'll get into that. But they got the Zachariah Branch kid who got arrested, all that bullshit that we discussed. SC kid coming out to Georgia. This is a geographical signing. I've told you guys it happens all the time. Look at how many there were this year, and every single year. The kid played in their backyard. They played in their stadium several times a year. Georgia does. They got to see him more than most. Listen, put him right there with who? What's his name? London and all those guys.
Drake London,
Makes sense. Go get a wideout in their second pick overall, their third rounder at number 79. Then they got linebacker. They addressed 2 linebackers. They got 2 linebackers, the kid Harold Perkins out of LSU, the kid out of Oklahoma, Kendall Daniels. And then they went and got D tackle and O tackle. So a lot of people think the Falcons hit every single particular need they were looking for. And someone I read, some analyst said that they actually got every pick on their board that they intended to get, which is rare.
That's very rare.
Like, this is the actual picks they wanted, and they got them.
Wow.
So a lot of guys gave them like high B. You know, I'm gonna go B- for them because I still don't know where they hit it out of the park at. Corners.
Right. That's where I'm at with it. I'm giving them a C+ because of what you just said. Like,
yeah,
it was a good draft, but like, I'm looking at the picks. I'm like, where did they oh my God, they shot. How'd they get that person? How'd they, you know what I'm saying? Just like a good, just solid draft. I did love the story though, seeing Avion and obviously, teaming up with his brother AJ. And I don't know if you guys saw that moment. It was one of my favorite moments. I was watching that clip and literally my eyes started getting a little watery. Homie. I know JB, you don't like, he don't believe in man tears, but just seeing that homie get the call, walking to his brother AJ. AJ was kind of teared up and they just hugged, man, embraced. That was hard, homie. That's tough.
Carolina Panthers, Smitty, they had 7 picks, and they went with the Freeling kid in the first round out of Georgia, the offensive tackle, really good. Yeah, I think he can play a long time in this league. Carolina got him for Bryce Young, who's obviously laid on his back more often than not. They have an offensive-minded head coach who got them to the playoffs last year, played the Rams very tough, actually. So they addressed the O-line right there. They also got the Kansas State kid later on in 5th round, Sam Hecht.
Yep.
More of an interior guy. So they addressed O-line. Then they went and got D-line. They got the Texas Tech Lee Hunter kid who – Texas Tech, shout out to them and the program spending the money because they're getting a lot of draft picks now if you haven't seen in a while. So the D lineman Lee Hunter, and then they went and got Brazel, the wideout out of Tennessee, who a lot of people had as a first-round grade. They addressed Will Lee, the kid out of A&M, the corner. They got the safety out of Penn State, and then they got the Miami of Ohio linebacker Jackson Quatch, which I don't know anything about. So that's who the Carolina Packers got. It's hard to grade them, man, because they made it to the playoffs in his second year there as a head coach.
Yeah.
Maybe these are needs that he knows internally, which a lot of fans probably don't see as sex appeal, but they see, oh shit. You'll see it in a couple years when some of these guys are actually helping their team advance in the playoffs. If that's what they continue to be in a weak NFC South, I like it. I'm gonna give it a C+.
Yeah, I give it a C. But like you said, we'll know in a few years. Obviously, that's the answer for every team. But to your point, just because the picks aren't quote unquote sexy doesn't mean it's not a good draft. They got what they needed, which is help up front on both sides. And we know games and playoff games are won in the trenches. So solid, but again, nothing wowed me.
The Bears, staying in the NFC. The Bears had 7 picks. They took the Thieneman kid, the Oregon safety, who's really, really good. A lot of people are excited about this kid. as far as you hear people talk in the NFL. A really good kid, may be able to play a long time. They took him in number 25, first round. They had 7 picks. They addressed a little bit of O-line interior, Logan Jones, kid out of Iowa, Keith Smith's homie. Then they got the tight end out of Stanford, Sam Roosh, who's really good, I think. They continue to use the Sean McVay method and Ben Johnson, multiple tight ends. They're going to continue to draft tight ends just like McVay does. Can't have too many in their system. So they got a tight end in the 3rd pick. Then they got the Xavier Thomas kid out of LSU, another possible big-time LSU wideout to go along with Galen Williams. And then they got corner, the Muhammad kid out of Texas, who's really good, by the way. I thought he fell. He's really good. And then you got the linebacker out of Arizona State, Keyshawn Elliott, and the D lineman out of Georgia Tech, Vandenberg. So I graded a C as well.
C+.
Why? Why plus? Go. I want to know.
I just want to be a little bit different than you.
Hate that. That's crazy.
I had to keep it real. I mean, I just want a little bit different than you.
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. Okay.
They had 7 picks. Caleb Downs at 11 was a big get. I think it fell to him perfectly. They addressed the edge. They went heavy edge rush. UCF kid. Let's see Malachi Lawrence, what he ends up being. They took him in the 1st round as well at number 23. And then they took edge rusher out of Michigan in Barham in the 3rd round. Then they went and got old tackle out of Penn State, Drew Shelton, who's underrated in my opinion. And then they got the D tackle out of Alabama and Overton. They got another wideout in case they do lose Pickens. They got the East Carolina kid, Anthony Smith. We'll see what happens where they use him. And then they got the corner out of Florida, Devin Moore. So overall, I give them a B-.
I give them a B+, homie. I almost give them that A-, man. Like, they hit every need, and then for them to move up and get Caleb Downs, do y'all know how good Caleb Downs is, y'all? I don't think you understand. This guy's going to give immediate impact day one. Day one, he instantly makes that defense better, man. So, like, I'm really high on them. I give them a B+. That's a hell of a draft right there for the Cowboys.
Yeah, they did a good job. I got to see what they do with Pickens because the draft matters around your current talent. If the current talent dissipates a little bit and Pickens leaves, is Anthony Smith the guy that fills in? I mean, they have other wideouts, I'm sure, but I'm sure they're not depending on the rookie. But they did address the position, which tells you they may be trying to move some things around. They did address defense, which we know they were horrific at, especially with the pass rush after losing Micah. And they made some great moves towards the end of the year last year. In acquiring Clark from Green Bay and the pass rusher. So I think they're going to be better team for sure. So B-. I agree. Detroit Lions, they had 7 picks. They went and got a tackle, Blake Miller out of Clemson in their 1st round. And then they went and got the other Michigan edge rusher, and then they got the other Michigan linebacker. So they stayed in Michigan. In Detroit, they got a couple Michigan kids staying at home. Again, geographical signings. It matters. I'm telling you, it happens every year, multiple times. A lot of people don't realize. But they got 2 Michigan kids right there in their backyard in Rolder and Moore. Then they went and got a corner out of Arizona State and Abney, who's really good. And then you got a wide receiver out of Kentucky, Kendrick Law. And then another Texas Tech kid went and Skylar Gill Howard. And then you got the Tyree West kid out of Tennessee, the edge rusher. So they addressed some needs. I give them a B- as well.
I give them a C+. I thought it was solid. You know what I'm saying? I do think that they address some needs. You know what I'm saying? Getting the inside backer and Roder. He's a hell of a player. Getting the corner and Keith Abney. He's a hell of a player as well. So I think it was a solid draft for them. I just kind of got to sit back and just kind of see. I know defense was an area of major weakness for them. So being able to get some cats who should be able to make some immediate impact for them. I understand that. I just got to see it, though.
What do they do at play caller? That's the fucking brass tacks. Is it going to go? Are they going to get a coordinator to call it? Is he going to go back to running it? Oh, as a head coach, you go back. That's what happened. You lost Ben Johnson. You lost Aaron Glenn. Everything was in turmoil. That's the bottom line. What are they going to do at coordinator? That's got to be addressed. because this next team we're talking about is young and upcoming as well. They got to get better quarterback play when it matters from Jordan Love. But the Green Bay Packers had 6 picks, Smitty. They took the kid out of South Carolina at corner in the second round for their first pick. After all the trades and the losses they lost in the first round, they got the second round 52nd pick was Brandon.
Brian Gunkins?
Now they got the Sissy kid, right?
Brad and Sissy?
Yeah, South Carolina. They got the D tackle, McClellan out of Missouri, and then they got the Dennis Sutton kid, who I like, edge rusher out of Penn State. They addressed the O-line a little bit inside, Jagger Burton out of Kentucky, and then they got Damani Jackson in the corner. A lot of people had high hopes for out of Alabama, and they got a kicker, I believe, out of Florida, Trey Smack.
Trey what? Is his last name?
Smack.
He gonna be a bad boy. He gonna be the sleeper of the draft. If you a kicker, your last name is Smack, you gonna be a bad boy. Because of that, I'm gonna give him a C. I'm gonna give him a C because of that, homie. I was gonna give him a D minus, but I'm gonna give him a C because I think Trey Smack is gonna smack that ball in the net. He's gonna be one of them sleeper guys you get. I
surprised they didn't draft quarterback.
You said what? You surprised? Why?
Well, you
quarterback?
You see some teams like the Eagles did. You see teams that have quarterbacks, the Rams. You see teams that have quarterbacks that you lost Malik Willis. You do know that. You lost Malik Willis. You have a guy in Jordan Love who gets hurt. I'm just surprised they haven't thought about it, moving it up and getting a quarterback start to get them kind of nurtured in the system. I'm surprised. That's all I'm saying. I give them a C. The Rams.
Here we go.
Had the least amount of picks in the whole draft, Smitty. 5. They took Ty Simpson. Everybody's alarmed about. I think he's playing chess. Everybody's playing checkers. It was comical that everybody's mad. I wasn't mad. He's probably just on the Diana Rossini files. So he was hot when that came out. So at the end of the day,
don't say that, homie.
Ty Simpson, huh?
That's the homie. I wouldn't even put that out there.
Ty Simpson goes first. Max Clare tight end second. O-lineman third, like I said. Wide out fourth, like I said. And then they went and got a D tackle, Tim Keenan the third out of Alabama. That's their 5 picks, Smitty. I thought the Rams did as good as you can with those amount of picks. It's going to come to find out what the deal is with Ty Simpson, but I think it's macro, not micro. We'll have to just wait around and see what ends up happening. But I give them a solid C+.
I give him a D+. I gotta see it on me.
Horrible.
I gotta see it on me. I'm sorry. I hear
you're gonna give. Here's the thing. Some drafts aren't just meant to be out of the park drafts when you don't need certain things. Cool. Snead is a top 3 GM in the league. Let's not make a mistake about it. So
I know he is.
I'll never give a guy that's that good and that macro a C.
Why?
A D. Would you give him a D? Never. He can never get under a C. He can never get under a C. No.
So thanks for saying that.
Only reason he got a C, Smitty, is because of what they actually had, and that's all. That's the only reason I give him a C. C+. Only reason I give him a C+ is because he did what he had to do.
So you're biased.
So you're not knocking it out the park with an A. That would be biased. But it could be an A. And then I'll be like, oh, shit. And everybody's
going to
be like,
you'll never give him under a C just because of what he's done in the past. That means
what
you're biased.
And what he has.
Yesterday, what'd you do today, homie? In the draft,
what does he have?
Now you can say, well, we just don't need a lot. Okay, cool. That's fine. But 2 things can be true. You cannot need a lot. And because of that, your draft was bad. Because you don't need it. That's cool. That's
but it's not bad. We don't know if it's bad. See, that's why I say we can't.
Well, we don't know. We just guessing right now, homie.
In the history of Snead, has he hit more home runs or struck out? The Verses and all these guys, everybody thought, he's hit more home runs than he stopped. We got to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's one of the top 3 GMs in football. Minnesota Vikings had 9 picks. Some of the most, and them in New England both had 9, but we're talking NFC right now. Minnesota Vikings. sometimes you just throw shit at the wall, see if it sticks. And that doesn't mean you had 9 picks. It means you get a B or A grade. I think they had a shitty draft, and they had 9 picks. They got the D tackle out of Florida on a really good Florida defense last year. I thought this kid can play, Caleb Banks. He was their first rounder. They need D linemen. They got the Iowa State D lineman and Dominique Orange. They addressed D line. They addressed O line. And then they went and got some running back help. And then they got they got a bunch of O linemen. The kid out of Northwestern and Tyrion. They got the kid out of Cincinnati and Gerhardt. I thought they addressed those needs, and then they went and got corner and safety, which addressed those needs. They already have a pretty damn good, solid defense. So these guys will see. They got the Bredesen kid out of Michigan. We'll see. I don't know much about the corner they got out of Stephen F. Austin and Demings. Maybe Bailey does. They got the Wake Forest running back Claiborne, who a lot of people think is a steal. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. And then they got the Jacoby Thomas kid out of Miami, the safety, who people think is really good. So we'll see. This could be a great. I'm going to give him a C as well. I think this will be something we have to look at down the line here on some of these players. Caleb Banks is a good get, though. Addresses a need that the Minnesota Vikings had to address.
I give him a B. Like I said, I mean, you get some of the best D tackles in the draft on your team to help.
Help D or B?
D. I mean, B. You messed me up. B as in boy. B as in boy. Remember, they got Kyler Murray. He's gonna be your franchise QB. You got to protect him. You laugh all you want to. They got O-line help to protect them. They ensured that defensive line front as well. Safety help. I think they maximized the picks they had. I give them a B.
Yeah. And we got the Saints and the Giants next. The Saints had 8 picks. The Giants had 7. We'll just go speed this up. I like Jordan Tyson. I like the wideout out of Arizona State for the Saints. I also like the Delp kid, the tight end out of Georgia. And then they went and got Barrion Brown out of LSU, the wideout. So they addressed. Then they got the Lance kid out of North Dakota State. So they knew they needed wideout help and tight end help. They literally got a tight end and 3 wideouts in this draft out of 8 picks. So 4 guys on the offensive side that play wideout or pass catcher of some sort. And then they still got an interior O-lineman and Jeremiah Wright out of Auburn. They got the Lorenzo Styles kid out of Ohio State, the corner. And then they got the other corner out of Iowa, TJ Hall. So you tab that in with took 2 Georgia kids and an Auburn kid, and an LSU kid, heavy SEC draft for the Saints, obviously in New Orleans. 2 Georgia kids, tight end, and the D tackle Christian Miller. So I actually give them a C+.
I give them a B-.
The Giants, 7 picks. Some people are grading them and the Jets, both teams out of New York, as maybe 1 and 2 in the draft as far as overall best. I'm gonna give them an A-, Smitty, just because I like the Arvell Reese kid. I think that helps because I know macro what Harbaugh knows and what he does, being a defensive-minded guy.
What you know, homie? What you know that he know?
Well, he still has Thibodeau as a trade commodity or an asset to trade off. He still has multiple moving pieces up front with Burns, Carter, Thibodeau, if you keep him, Reese now. You have a shit ton of things to do inside. They still drafted another D tackle out of Auburn, the Jamison Travis kid. And I like the Miami offensive tackle, of course, Mayuga. And they got the other tackle out of Illinois, J.C. Davis. So I like what they did. They went and got Malachi Fields at wideout to help out. Did address at least a wideout need. We'll see what they end up doing there. I give them an A- for what they did in year 1 under Harbaugh.
Yeah, I agree.
They did have a great draft.
They did. I give them A- as well. Hard to argue that, homie.
Yeah. And then Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, they're another team. Roseman just continues to play chess, and everyone else plays checkers. He stole a in-state rival, not the same division, of course, but he stole the Steelers pick.
Why the draft was in their backyard? That's cold-blooded, homie.
Man, Roseman's crazy. Then he traded with Minnesota. It took Minnesota's probably one of their best pass rushers. Like they're playing chess, man. I give them an A. I give them an A- as well, man, for what they did, not only in the trade part of the draft, but what they actually took. the Markham Bell kid out of Miami, the old tackle. They got him late. He's really good. People don't know how good he was. He went in the 3rd round. Tight end from Vanderbilt. I know the Rams liked him as well. So they got Eli Stowers, kid. You go get Makai. You got Lemon. You got Lemon. AJ Brown's gone now. Yeah. Then you got a quarterback in the 5th round. To my point of some teams need quarterbacks. That's why I said Green Bay. Why don't you draft a quarterback? Why would Green Bay not draft it and the Eagles do?
Because they got a better quarterback than the Eagles. Number one, number two, the Eagles got
Jordan Love is better than a guy that won a Super Bowl and been to 2?
Yeah, because Jordan Love don't have fucking Howie Roseman as his GM. Who you talking about?
I'm not high on either one, but I take Hurts.
Jordan Love with Philly, we have the same amount of rings, but it's another conversation we can have for a later day.
No, he wouldn't.
The Packers got Desmond Ridder already there anyway. So he's a solid backup. You don't need nobody else. At QB, I'm not. I mean, listen, you're talking about a backup quarterback. I'm not about to go out here and
I'm not talking about backup only. I'm talking about get a guy going. This is what you have to do. You have to get guys in the system if you're unsure of your future.
How old is Jordan Love? Like 27?
Yeah, but why did they draft Love with Aaron Rodgers? Remember that? Aaron Rodgers was hot. Remember Aaron Rodgers was
38 when they drafted him. What are you talking about?
38, motherfucker.
He was like 37, the real time.
But 34 or 5. 34 or 5. I mean, that's not that.
In 8 years, they'll draft the word about quarterback.
But that's what we defend Aaron Rodgers all the time about why they never drafted wideouts. And ever since he's left, they draft nothing but wideouts.
I know.
So, I mean, come on. To his fairness.
So when you compare again, back to my original point,
kind of with him.
Which is why I said Jordan Love is better than Jalen Hurts because he don't have the same GM. Philly team is loaded every single year. It's not Jalen Hurts' fault. Jalen Hurts does what he's supposed to do.
And they're going to draft low. They're going to draft low. They're going to draft low, just like the Rams. That's why people don't realize that Rams aren't going to get a 13 pick for the future, so they get a quarterback. People, you don't understand. They're not going to draft. They're always going to draft 28 to 32. Same with the Eagles. To Smitty's point, they're going to draft late.
How was Howie Roseman still able to have a get the letter A? The Eagles got an A.
Well, they made a trade. They made a trade. I said including the trade. I said including the trades. They made a trade during this draft with Minnesota that instantly made that draft much better. The Rams have not done that yet.
Ain't no yet. The draft is over.
Yet. The Niners, the worst draft in the league. F. Next. I mean, they got our boy Chase out here. Hot. This motherfucker, this is the worst draft I've ever seen. This cat is hot at the Niners right now. They had 8 picks. Their first pick was Stribling. Just the name alone was an Ole Miss wideout. Just pissing me off the name. White mom name. Dejon Stribling. That don't even make sense.
Say it again.
Motherfucker got Dijon with a Z, homie. Stribling. The name don't even go. Smitty, I don't listen. Romello Hyde out of Texas Tech in the 3rd round, a rush passer, a very young guy. He's 25 years old though. You got a running back in Kalen Black who's from Indiana, 25 years old. He's 5 years younger than CMC. You got they got older in the draft.
How you get older in the draft?
Homie, they got older in the draft. Homie, this is how fucking much of a mockery that college football has become. They got older in the draft. I never even seen no shit like this, homie. They got older in the draft.
Stop saying it,
homie. Real shit. There's not even really a knock. It's like fuck. We got to take who's available and shit, and then we got 25, 26, 27-year-old, and we're like, fuck. It's like the NFL's drafting from like the NFL.
Right? Yeah,
homie. The Niners got older in the fucking 2026.
They got some vets. They got some vets, though. They got some veterans.
Homie, did you see the age of their average draft pick?
They got some vets.
Homie, the 49ers, people are hot at them. But we'll see, man. Listen, I'm not a fan. I told y'all, this motherfucker's fugazi. I told y'all he's smoking mirrors. I told y'all Lynch is one of the most overrated GMs in football. And he's
smoking mirrors. I mean, when the team just went 14-3 after losing all their star players, all the injuries, went 14-3 with an extremely young team, young pieces on defense. They came in the season with no namers, homie. Then they lost their leader in Fred Warner and still went out here and won. What was it? The 13, I think it won 12, 13 games this year. I mean, like, what are we talking about? Like, slow your roll. The Niners have been loaded. The reason why you give Shanahan hell is because they have been loaded. And you say, well, you don't have a ring. That's you got to give kudos to the GM and what they put together. Don't you?
For what
crazy.
Though? For what though? To get beat by 50 in the playoffs,
homie. What I'm telling you though is a lot of teams ain't even there though. A lot like.
I'm gonna be real.
They were fighting to win the division at the end of the year.
Real. A lot of people out here are making like allegations and their assumptions that Lynch this year he's getting worse every year, little by little. But this year he drafted like everybody over 25 or whatever, and they got older. Everyone's blaming the fucking radiation treatment plant, EMS plant, homie. We broke it on this show.
Just like you gave your boy the benefit of the doubt, I'm giving Lynch the benefit of the doubt because the Niners, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Roster-wise, say what you want about Shanahan. Roster-wise, that team has been legit, bro. You tripping right now.
Yeah, they got nothing to show for it, though.
You tripping.
Nothing to show for it. How many rings? 0.
A lot of teams don't win.
0.
One team can win every year.
0.
One play away this year, but they've been one of the best teams in the league year in and year out. Say what you want.
Yep. I give him an F. Go.
Your team lost last year too.
I give him an
after
F.
being loaded.
Grade him, homie.
Devontae, Puka, all these players, and y'all still lost, homie.
You gonna grade him
still
or not?
Lost, homie.
F. I gave him an F. Go.
C. Benefit of the doubt. I'll never go under a C with the Niners.
Seahawks 8 picks. Tampa had 7 picks. I'm gonna give the Seahawks a solid C+. I thought they addressed some needs. In all honesty, I thought they addressed some needs. They obviously lost a lot. They obviously got the Price kid out of Notre Dame as their first pick, the running back. They addressed the need right there. Charbonnet's hurt. They lose what's his name to the Chiefs, the Super Bowl MVP, basically. I think they addressed some needs. They got a wideout out of Kansas, Emmanuel Henderson. I think he's pretty damn good. They got the other corner out of Arizona, Dansby. They got the safety, Bud Clark out of TCU is really good. They got the other corner out of Arkansas. They addressed corner, safety, the defensive-minded coach. I think they did a pretty good job addressing some needs they lost. Go.
I agree with you, homie, 100%. Everything you said.
Tampa Bay Bucks, 7 picks. They got Ruben Bain, number 1, 15, dropped a little bit. Baby arms. They got him dropped. Could he be a steal of the draft? We'll see. They got Trotter, the linebacker out of Missouri, Josiah Trotter. And then they went and got the Georgia State wideout Ted Hurst, Keontae Scott, another geographical signee in Miami's corner, Keontae Scott. They got the guard out of Notre Dame and Billy Schroth, and then they got the tight end out of LSU, Bauer Sharp. I give them a B-, actually.
I give him an A, homie. Ruben Bain's the best defensive player in college football. The reason why he dropped because his arms was little. So crazy to me. This guy's a dog. Watch the tape. My eyes don't lie. Film don't lie. And seeing him walk across that stage, he grabbed that hat. He ain't even think to take no picture. He playing with a chip on his shoulder. That's a man's man right there. Coached by the legend, Jason Taylor. This guy going to be instant impact for that team. You're keeping him in Florida. That's an A grade right there, homie.
Smitty, it's funny, though, that we'll knock the quarterbacks like Pavia and all these guys for measurables, but we won't knock Ruben Bain. There's a reason why the quarterbacks drop, because they got some little hands and picking, and then no arm strength. Can't see over the line. We knock them every day on the show. But as soon as we talk about little baby arms at the end, and we don't have any other little baby arms D ends in football, why is that not the same?
My eyes work.
Stop being a hypocrite, homie.
My eyes
There's a
work,
reason
homie.
why there's no baby arm D ends in the
quarterbacks that you're talking about with the little hands, little arms. I watched their tape. I watched the games, and I seen a lot of flaws. I seen a lot of inconsistencies. Ruben Bain was a dog from beginning to end.
Keep it real.
The
Keep
little
it the same.
arms didn't impact them.
So why does it matter at quarterback?
It's going to be the same tackles in the NFL, homie.
Pavia didn't get drafted, homie. Pavia didn't get drafted, little boy, you said.
Well,
He didn't get drafted, homie.
knew Pavia
Little
game
Mexican
didn't
boy, little
translate.
Mexican Indian boy, little Mexican Indian, blah, 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 blah. You know, you're all talking that shit. His mama threw his mama, tossed around mom to Theo Von, homie. He gave his mom to Theo Von. The bottom line is, homie, you talk that shit and he didn't get drafted. Same with Ruben Bain. We don't have long Willie McGinnis guys getting drafted, right? That's why we don't draft them, because they don't have the reach. So we don't
gotta be shaped like Willie Mack, homie. What are you talking about? Diego Pavia, we knew his game didn't translate to the NFL. He's a really good college player. Ruben Bain's game, JB, just trust your boy. Trust your boy.
I don't like this picture of this kid. He doesn't look like a football player at all. He looks more like just like a car salesman or something. I don't like him at all. As far as playing quarterback in the league,
not even a car salesman. He looks like an East Coast scammer,
like he damn near works for like the mafia or something. Here's the thing about it:
all day and shit. Like I don't trust him.
Fake ass good boy too. Fake ass good boy. The smile. Look at the fake smile. You can tell my smile's fake. Looking behind me. Go through my eyes. You gotta look through Cat's eyes, homie.
Yeah.
Like he's struggling like a motherfucker.
His teeth hurt. He grimacing like.
And he got fat. He fat face. I don't like fat face quarterbacks. They don't translate.
How many fat face quarterbacks do you know?
You don't get a lot of fat face quarterbacks to translate. Like a lot of fat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't look right. You're already small. A little boy, short in stature, you're a little short. And you got a fat head. How you gonna see? How you gonna get that ball past the fat head? Like I don't see it. I don't see him working out. He got an invite to the Ravens camp. He'll be cut. McAfee wrote a very alarming tweet I thought was fucking hilarious.
What did he say?
He said the UFL is calling your name right now. Go. Basically is what he said.
You said that though for like
I said it
like a month or so ago. You told AJ to draft him.
I told AJ to draft him, homie. What do I know? I'm gonna tell you. You know he's eligible. Available. He's eligible to go to UFL right now.
AJ, do your thing, homie.
I mean, we talked about it on the show months ago, dog. But what do we know, homie? He's a UFL guy. He's a UFL guy. No mama's way. We'll be right back after this to break down the AFC. We got a lot of topics. Pound that like button, subscribe, become a member. If you guys don't know what no mames means, go check it out.
Don't know.
Huh?
Don't nobody know.
We know.
Everybody thought we just spelled it wrong.
People thought it was no names.
Yeah, everybody, literally everybody.
Even Bailey.
I did too. I ain't gonna lie. Like none of us knew.
But I
blame you, homie. You trying to be creative,
and it hit.
But you only promote to a real small sector of our audience, which is the message.
People get it.
The people in the chat do not know.
Bailey already talked. Bailey understands why the no mama should have had Diego's face big, mine small, but he'll learn. We'll learn together as we do these.
Why you always blaming Bailey for your mistakes?
Hey, producer. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. So, Bailey, Tampa's got to take Bain, no?
I'm seeing an announcement on Twitter that Bain's going to Tampa. What do you think of that pick, Coach? I think it's a good pick for them. I mean, it keeps them in the state, but I didn't expect
Stays in Florida. Stays in Florida.
Yeah.
Will Levante David retire?
Yeah. So.
He did, right?
Yeah, he retired.
Yeah.
Do you get another guy? You draft another linebacker? Not this high?
Bain to Tampa, and now the Jets again are 16. Like, that's crazy that these picks are already in. And the TV, because Weddle was like saying the TV's delayed because of the commercials and shit. So the picks are already actually being taken, and it's crazy. So you fucks up doing lives.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For the fan experience, man, it's fucking terrible.
Right? Willie, any shocker so far like that you were like, shit, Is it the Chiefs? Is it that the one that pops out, or is it Ty Simpson to the Rams because they're so ready? They're already roster ready, or
you got to figure quarterback out, and if you think he can be developed in a guy that can be patient, you don't know where you're going to be picking next year if you're the Rams. So the top quarterback's going to be gone early, right?
yeah, you need next year Manning, heavier class.
Yeah, it'll be more, but we're positioning wise, where are you going to be?
And if you win a Super Bowl, you know, when they won that a couple years back with Weddle, you know, OBJ and Von Miller, those older cats that came in, you know, then it kind of got blown up the next year, kind of like because they won. You know how it goes. So if they win this year.
Talking about who, the Rams?
Yeah. So for like next year, let's say they do get it done next year and win it.
Also the cap, like they couldn't afford all those players. So they were built to where they had to win now because a lot of those guys for their payroll weren't going to be, they couldn't pay all those guys to stay, and the salary cap was going to blow up. So
no doubt,
like it, you know, you got to factor in a lot of different things. Like we're in position now, we're good for the next couple of years, or after this year, we got to blow shit up because we can't pay. So we got to win now. And I'm looking at Ty Simpson like, if you take a guy now, that means you're only going to have Stafford for one more year. If Stafford said, I want to play for a couple more years, then you don't have to take a guy that high this year. In my opinion, I'm not taking a guy to have him develop for 2 years.
Yeah,
I can wait till next year to get a guy in a deeper draft, right?
True.
Or get a free agent. And that's how they got Stafford. They got a free agent. He came from Detroit.
Traded for golf, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so unless Stafford said, I'm going to give you one more year and I'm done, so you better get a guy in here y'all can get ready for, you know, the year after.
Let's see. Is my it's crazy. The UFL is on. I believe AJ's playing. AJ McCarron is show favorite. I think is on. Yep. Oh no, they're on it. They play tomorrow. So I was about to say, I know they didn't play on the draft day, did they? UFL would have made a horrible mistake. They play tomorrow. Yeah. You got NBA playoffs though. You got NBA playoffs going on. You got NHL playoffs.
Yeah, you're not gonna switch no NBA playoffs. I mean, I guarantee when you check it tomorrow, this draft will still have more ratings than the playoff games.
No doubt. No doubt.
Maybe combined. I'm gonna throw that out there. Maybe hockey and
NBA
combined, that the draft will have more eyes on it than both combined. Remember I said that.
Damn. Lakers got lucky. Lakers playing tomorrow, so
Kenyon Sadiq, Ruben Bain, Dylan Diamond.
Let me do a score check real quick, actually. Oh, Hawks up 1 with 2 minutes left on the Knicks at home. Cavs down to the Raptors at home. I mean, in Toronto. And the Nuggets Timberwolves are coming on right now. So, interesting.
The Bucks pick is in. You got to go Bain here, right?
Bain went to the Bucks.
He went to the Bucks. Okay.
Yeah. Dodgers got off their snide. They blanked the Giants 3-0. They've lost 4 or 5. They lost their closer, too, for the year. Yeah.
Why is it so far behind?
I know, man. Crazy, dog. We're sitting here before. And Sadiq already went to the Jets, Bailey. That's crazy they delay it like that.
The tight end?
Yeah.
Good for Bane, man. Now, what was if we talk biggest fall? That's not like.
Yeah, we're back in the building. Pound that like, man. Subscribe. Become a member if you're not one. Let's get it cracking. We got lots to discuss here. Smitty will be back here moving a car probably. I don't know what he's doing. We're not going to go through the whole AFC real quick. I just want to make sure we're clear. The Tennessee Titans had 8 picks in the draft. I thought they did well. I give them a B-. They got Darnell Tate right out the gate. Keldrick Falk, the edge rusher out of Auburn. The other edge out of Texas. Addressed some needs. Singleton, running back out of Penn State, I like. They got the center Coogan out of Indiana. And then they got the tight end out of Oklahoma. I thought they did well. They got the guard Carmona out of Arkansas. I thought they did well. The Steelers had 10 picks. 10. Man. They got the first pick at 21. They went tackle, the Arizona State kid. They got the Bernard Whiteout out of Alabama. They got Drew Aller. We're going to see again. You got all those quarterbacks. You take a quarterback. You got the Nowowski kid, the tight end out of Indiana. They got Whiteout. They addressed Whiteout. They got the Navy running back. I thought was interesting to end their draft. They went O-line interior, and they got the D tackle Rubio out of Notre Dame. They got the safety Jennings out of Oklahoma. I mean, Steelers bounced back, but they got fleeced by the Eagles. And then the Jets. If we got to address the Jets because
come on now, you shout out to the brother. He's doing this. I told y'all he was he's trying to flip the team. Last year didn't count. That wasn't his team.
Yeah, nothing to do with it.
Got rid of all the old pieces, brought in the young folks. Now the Jets is about to. I'm trying to tell you, JB.
Lauren won't make it today. Lauren's in court with the Epstein file, or not Epstein. What's his name? The other fucking weirdo. The
D4SD or whatever.
Nah, the fucker that was involved, the Diddy and all that. The white dude, the fat white, the producer cat.
Oh, Weinstein, Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, she in there with him.
Really?
Yeah, she in there with Weinstein. She'll be back on this week though. She'll hop in and give us. She'll give us a bunch of updates and shit.
I'm maybe gonna see her nails today. I was looking forward to seeing her nails today.
Smitty, New England had 9 picks. They went and had Lomu, the dancer. We did a viral video about. They got the tight end out of Notre Dame.
F. Oh no, bro.
They got a QB, which shocked me. They got Baron Morton, the kid out of Texas Tech. Shocked me a little bit. They got Jam Miller. I do like Jam Miller, running back.
I do like Jam.
They got the I don't know. The New England one's interesting. Like, is he on a Belichick level? Like, are we drafting, late rounds? Look at their draft picks. 5th, 6th, 6th, 7th, 7th, 7th. That's a Belichick model.
He might be a bad boy.
Willie Mack broke it down. Like, we won Super Bowls. Never did we have a 1st through 3rd round guy help us win a Super Bowl. It was always rounds 4 through 7.
Bro did the whole draft from rehab.
The problem is, Buddy missed rounds 4 through 7.
We think he did. He just did it from rehab. It's all optics, homie.
So he was fucking during it.
From rehab. And was still on the phone, still on the computer. Best believe, there's no way in hell you tell me the head coach was just in rehab like this with no knowledge at all what they do from 4 to 7. There's no way.
No, he knows. Yeah, I'm not trolling that bad. He knows what's going on. It's fucking interesting that's bigger than the 4th through 7th round picks.
You made the topic bigger by having consistent thumbnails every single day for 2 weeks straight of Dirty Diana and Mike Rainbow every single day. You made it a big topic. You're the media.
Yeah. When the new pictures come out, we're gonna have to have a thumbnail maybe tomorrow. The Dolphins, Smitty, had the most picks in the draft, 13.
Sheesh.
They went and got Caden Proctor 1. I gave him an F for that pick. Then you went and got a San Diego State corner and Chris Johnson again in your first round. I gave him an F for that pick. I like the kid. It didn't address their needs whatsoever in that first round. I thought Proctor is more of an inside guy. I think his feet are horrific. I think he'll end up being an inside guy or a bust, which is a crazy take, but it is what it is. White mom. Chris Johnson, the kid at corner, you lost all your wideouts, Smitty, for the most part. You lost all your fucking offensive talent, and I don't know if they address anything. Then they go try to get Caleb Williams Douglas later, the wideout at Texas Tech. Then they get a tight end out of Ohio State and Kazmarek in the 3rd round. Then they got Chris Bell out of Louisville. I thought
you like Chris Bell a lot.
I do, but he got injured, and I think he's a freak, by the way. I think Bell is by far the most upside wideout in this draft, no doubt. I'm just telling you right now.
You thought it was time last year. I recall
he was the best.
You said he was the best receiver in the game.
He was, and they got hurt, and it hurt him. But Chris Bell's a first round, no doubt about it. That dude's a freak. My eyes work, especially at the wideout spot. I think I know more than most. That motherfucker, Chris Bell, is a dude. Then they went and got linebacker heavy. They got the Rodriguez kid, a little undersized. Zach Thomas reminds us of a little bit. They got him in the 2nd round. And then they got linebacker out of Texas, linebacker out of Pittsburgh. They got edge rusher out of Iowa. They got the kid, the safety out of Texas, Tafe. They got the tight end out of Mississippi State. They got 2 tight ends in this draft. Tells me maybe, oh shit, are they going to run? They got a defensive-minded head coach, Smitty. Are we going to try to control the line of scrimmage? A lot of 12 personnel, run the football, be more physical in a team that we've been kind of finesse with under McDaniels. We're going to go try to win some games in November, December in the North, in the East. Get double tight end in there, run the football, play defense.
12-22. I like that. I like that mindset,
13
homie.
picks, Smitty. 13 picks. I'm going to give him a C, man. Strong C. Strong C on this. They had so many picks. I just don't know.
Chris Bell,
the first 2 picks, to me, they could have had some things that addressed their needs more, and that's why I dropped
Caden Proctor could end up being good. I know there's a lot of questions, but he could end up being a dog.
Could. And the Chargers, real quick. The Chargers had 8 picks, Smitty. They went and got the Messidor kid out of Miami in the first pick. They got the wide out. They got another O-tackle, Travis Burt. They went O-line, D-line, Smitty. They got a guard, 2 guards out of Oregon and Boston College. They, again, Harbaugh, O-line, D-line. They're going to address the trenches as they always do. They got better, I think, in this draft. I'm going to give them a B-, actually, Chargers. And we already talked about the Raiders. I think the Raiders addressed the most needs. They had 10 picks. I give the Raiders a B- as well. And then the Chiefs, Smitty, they had 7 picks. They moved up, traded with the Browns from 9 to 6. They took Delaney, whatever, out of LSU. Then they got the D tackle out of Clemson, Peter Woods, who a lot of people thought was a big time player early on.
That boy dropped like 20-something million. He brought his mama a brand new car and his sister a brand new cars as soon as he got drafted.
Yeah, BPS. And then you got the edge rusher out of Oklahoma.
We don't know shit about taxes, homie, or nothing. We just he just spit the whole
he just spit his whole shit on me. God damn, homie.
Bro think he got the full 20 million. Like
we gotta do better. We gotta educate our brothers, homie.
The Players Company. That's why the Players Company is here to be able to help educate and provide financial resources.
So you're to blame. So you and Sheldon are to blame.
No, bro got to come sign up.
Homie, like the motherfucker bought everybody house, car. The motherfucker like literally in the hole right now.
He broke as hell in the league.
Like, goddamn, homie.
He got to live with his mama. He can't afford his own house now. I get it. Like, I want to spoil my mama too. But
That's like that quick nut. You want to get that quick, fast nut out of she. Oh, bad bitch. Ooh, and I bust so fast. Calm down, homie. Let's pump our brakes on that.
I actually don't ever want a quick nut.
I do. Sometimes I just want to get it down and get out. No?
Nah, I mean, unless you beating your meat. If you got a woman there,
I don't beat meat no more. I don't have no desire to beat meat no more.
Well, every now when you're younger, you gotta do it every now and then. Like it helps you last longer when it's time.
When you're younger, yeah. When you're younger. Now, see, for me, longer. if I did that, I'd be done for a month.
I respect that. I'm still young enough to where I can get one off right now. Give me 30 minutes, and I'm back up ready to go.
Yeah, you're still young.
My shit is get hard right.
I miss those days.
I'm hard right now. Pause. So anyway, but like back on this bullshit.
Okay.
That shit was funny though. I'm sorry.
That wasn't funny that time. That was gay.
I said pause immediately, homie.
Oh, I thought that was a broad.
You wasting time on fucking the Boondocks, homie. That's the Boondocks.
Somebody said that was extra gay. So you just rocked up all show.
But I said pause immediately though.
That don't mean
you say pause, Chad. You say pause immediately.
Is gay. That pause is gay, homie. That pause shit.
It's women in the chat. The women appreciated it though.
Oh, I give the Chiefs a C+. When they got Nussmeier, they addressed the young QB again. To my point, we got Mahomes. They got a young quarterback, homie. Did they not? Andy Reid drafted a quarterback, so the fucking Packers are exempt.
He don't believe in Mahomes, homie.
I mean, Packers fucked themselves off, homie. They just have to draft the QB. I'm just telling you. But anyway, we'll see. We'll talk about it. But that's it. That's it, Smitty. Really, Jacksonville Jaguars. Nobody cares. They had 10 picks. We're not even going to grade. Nobody cares. The Colts. You already talked about your Colts. The Texans did an underrated draft. I give them a B-. I thought they did very well. I thought they addressed O-line, D-line. They would be the second team that addressed the most needs to the Raiders, in my opinion. If we went down the list on addressing needs, I got the Texans addressing the second most needs that were absolutely needed.
The Texans' main focus this offseason need to be pay CJ. He balanced your franchise when you were in turmoil, when you lost Deshaun Watson, you didn't know which direction to go. He came in, criticize him all you want to, but the man wins games. Wins playoff games every single year. Pay him.
Denver didn't have a pick until the third round. They took the D tackle out of A&M. They had 7 picks. They took Coleman, the running back out of Washington, tight end out of NC State. Tight ends went late. They got the other tight end out of Utah. Again, Sean Payton. Double tight end. He's already got tight ends. Sean McVay, Ben Johnson. A lot of these guys, multiple tight ends. That's what they live and die by. 12 personnel. You can be in deployment of 10, a deployment of 11, deployment of 21. When you have 12 personnel, you can run any formation and deployment you want, any personnel group you want. When you use 12 as your main personnel grouping, your deployment can be in multiple things. Doubles, trips, 10. You could look like 10, but be in 12. Float the tight end back and be in the backfield and jump into 20. Like, there's so many things you could do when you have multiple tight ends and run 12 as your base. The Cleveland Browns had 10 picks. I thought they bounced back strong. The final kid out of Utah was a good pick, number 1. And they got the Concepcion kid, who I'm pretty high on. And they got Denzel Boston. I think both of those guys are good at wideout. They addressed those needs. I thought Cleveland bounced back after and then they get the quarterback later and Taylor Green. Everyone's going to question. They got the tight end as well. Barber, the O-tackle out of Florida. I thought they had a bounce back. I'm going to give the Cleveland Browns actually a B-.
I respect that, homie.
And then the Bengals had 7 picks. They went right and got edge rusher out of A&M, Cassius Howell. I like him. They got another wideout out of Georgia, Colby Young. They got a corner. Takario Davis is really good out of Washington. Going to be interesting to the Bengals. I give them a C-. And then that was it. The Buffalo Bills is the last team I want to talk about, Smitty, real quick, because your Ravens had 11 picks, the second most in the draft. I thought they had a solid B+ draft.
Strong draft, homie.
I thought they got Jacoby Lane, a sleeper, and they got the Surratt kid, a wideout out of Indiana. Both of those wideouts, I think, are going to be able to tremendously help right away. The Zion Young, the edge rusher out of Missouri, I like. They got the Cuevas kid out of Alabama, who I think is the best Alabama draft pick in this draft. And I thought they got a guard, another D tackle. They got a fucking punter. I mean, 11 picks, and they used them. I thought they used them well. The Bills were interesting, trading back, getting out of the first round twice. Then they go to the second round, and pick 35 was their first one. They go get T.J. Parker, the edge rusher out of Clemson, who kind of dropped. A lot of people thought he was a high first rounder a couple years ago. He falls, but the Bills get him. And then they got the kid out of Ohio State, the corner. Skylar Bell is a sleeper wideout out of UConn. UConn's first All-American wide receiver in the history of the school. Don't sleep on Skylar Bell, the wideout out of UConn. I think that's a good get right there. They also addressed the punter situation and got a punter out of Florida. But I give them a C-, Smitty, at the end of the day. I thought they missed tremendously trading back in the first round when they needed to address wideout. They could have had a Jacoby Lane. They could have had a couple other guys, in my opinion, that were better than what they did. But they addressed what they need. So I don't know. I'm not in their locker room.
Man, NFL Drive, man, went through every team, y'all. Now it's time to just see. Let's see how all these players turn out. This is all speculation and guesses. And I'm sure there's going to still be some other free agency moves here in the coming months from a couple clubs. So we'll stay tuned.
Yeah. I expect the Rams to do something still. I expect the Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to get rid of A.J. Brown. Obviously, we think after June 1st, I think there's going to be some big moves to be made.
Big move?
Don't be shocked if the Cowboys make a move.
I don't trust you no more, though, so we'll see.
Allen fucked us. Go ahead.
Oh, Allen, boy, he ruined my whole weekend. Anyway, man, well, let's want to get through the draft, guys. Obviously, before we got into like our main like topics, so to speak. You know, JB's a guru when it comes to draft, and you know he likes to say that he's often right more times than wrong. So I wanted to kind of bless you guys with that full.
You know what? I want to give a shout out to somebody in Whitlock's comment section. Shout out to who he was. I don't know who he was, but I saw the comment that somebody sent me, and it said, "Allen,
ain't no my bad, homie. Ain't no my bad. Ain't no love. Lost money, homie. Thousands.
Still love though.
I mean, not if I lose thousands.
How many?
If I can't live here in
Allen, that motherfucker bet $40. Allen, don't let him fucking.
Allen, if I can't live here next week,
let him finesse you. Don't let him finesse you, Allen. That motherfucker spent $41. Right. Real quick, somebody in the Whitlock chat said, "Man, this coach does with the visor backwards." So he's a Whitlock fan. He don't watch it. He don't know who I was. This guy comes on and just spits fact after fact after fact, and all y'all keep doing is hating on him, telling him about he's wrong. But I've watched this show for 2 months straight, and that motherfucker been right every time. Thank you, man. Thank you, my I don't know who he was, brethren. Shout out to you, man, for allowing me to cook Whitlock on his own show, and admitting that I'm never wrong. Let's move on, Smitty, amicably.
You can't even say it right, homie. Let's get straight to it real quick, man. Megan Thee Stallion seemingly accuses Klay Thompson of cheating in a new Instagram story. There's some videos here of kind of showing some of the cheating here, but I know one of them quoted and said, "Cheating had me around your whole family playing house, got cold feet." And I know I saw some more stuff too. Here we go right here for all the YouTube viewers. Said, "Holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. And now you don't know if you can be monogamous? Bitch, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all." And I know she had like a concert or something yesterday. She was a little emotional on stage. Everybody was clapping for her, cheering for her. But this is one of the bigger.
Shut up. Really?
Yeah, she was on stage, homie. She kind of
was at the game. She was at a basketball game with another cat too.
She was on stage. I think it was yesterday.
And she did a live. She did a live. Old boy was licking her ear.
Dang, man. Everybody was in love with this couple. So what's your thoughts on me right here, man?
Her?
That's her right there. Yeah. Let me
that was her and Klay?
That's Klay.
And then this was last night?
This is old, homie. Why y'all showing these old clips?
It's old?
This is partisan. This is like her boyfriend from like 2019, 2018.
This old?
Ain't that Klay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that wasn't last night.
No, it's not. I said last night there was a clip of her on stage performing. I'm saying, and before her performance, she got a little emotional.
Yeah.
And, the crowd.
Do you really care? Or
do I care?
Do you really care about them? Or
no, I really don't. But I'll say this though, just because we're talking about it, is I'm tired of you going public to like bash your former spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend.
Well, they weren't married, right?
Dudes do it too sometimes, and I think it's soft.
Yeah, they weren't married.
Why you like? Listen, y'all broke up. If he cheated, he cheated. It's cold blooded. You left him. Move on. You ain't got to go out here and holding you down through your horrible mood swings. You can't be like. Why is that everybody's business? I get you might be hurt. I get all that. I get that, sister. I get it. If he cheated, he shouldn't have did it if he cheated. But that's between y'all and y'all home. They don't need to go out here and put it out public because
they weren't married, right?
Huh?
They weren't married.
They weren't married, nah. But they were together for a long time. Are you saying if you're not married, then it's not cheating?
This one right here. Is this new?
I ain't seen this one.
I think it's new.
He put the 4 up. He said, I got 4 rings at the end of the day, homie.
He on a jet ski or the boat?
He on his jet ski.
Nah, it's a boat.
He love his boat though, too, though.
That's a boat. It's got a steering wheel.
This is what he do to clear his head, homie. He always on the y'all probably would get along. He always on the boat, actually, all the time.
All the time. And his dad is a fan of our show.
Lakers legend, by the way.
Yeah, he spends every week at trainees with Steve Kim.
Have you met him yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
A few times. Good dude.
Well, if that's the case, man. We team Clay then. At the end of the day.
Oh, I was already.
But now you even more. So, but
yeah.
let's get
I don't trust anything that bleeds once a month and don't.
I want to hear your thoughts though, right here. I mean, what's going on here?
It's dirty. It's always dirty, messy, man. That's why you can't date. You can't trust these though. Number one. Number two, anytime public figure gets with public figure, it's gonna end up being this, dog.
It's never gonna work.
It ain't. I don't get it, dog. It's toss around. I'm disappointed in Clay, Michael's son, and I'll tell him at trainings tomorrow. Here's the issue I have. Like, she already got ran through by everybody. Like all the other people was lying. There was a line for her and shit. Yeah, she got ass and shit. I get it. You light skinned and shit, white mom, but at the end of the day, like the ass, man, the ass changes things, I guess, and it brings something out in us. And what it does, it oversteps our brain capacity, and it enlarges the other head. Starts thinking, and it's just not what's, you know what I'm saying? It fucks us up, and that's probably why I had a shitty year too. Dallas didn't make playoff. Here's the thing, man. I
don't know, the ass did all that.
Yeah.
So Megan Stallion
only had one game.
Megan Stallion's ass is the reason the Mavs had a bad year.
They had one good game all year.
It was bigger than just play though. You said it affected the whole team.
Yeah.
Cooper flag, homie.
Think about it. She walked to the game, them ass flossing. Everybody like, damn, Megan Stallion. You know, the whole team fucking distraught. The team distracted.
Jason Kidd can't coach, homie.
Hell nah. You know damn well you're looking at that. Stop.
Jay Kidd definitely looking at the ass the whole time.
Light skin. Come on, homie.
You're like Kid, call timeout, huh? Oh, my he wasn't focused or nothing during the game.
It was all the way like this, and Clay's over there like review the play.
Yeah.
Kid over there got caught over the air like fuck.
Challenge it, coach.
Motherfucker like Luka and shit. Listen, that's why Luka got out. But anyway, listen. At the end of the day, homie, this is apparently again about money. She's already talking about I'm suing him for $300,000. First of all, you can't sue him. We weren't married. Number one.
She's suing what?
She wants $300,000 a month. She said she wanted $700,000 a month, is what the rumors are. And Clay laughed.
No, it's got to be fake. It's got to be fake.
I've been seeing it everywhere, dog.
No, it's got to be fake.
Who knows, bro?
Megan got hella bread. She ain't trying to sue. How she gonna sue? They ain't even married. No, man, that's got to be fake, homie. You might have got just now by one of them fake pages.
I've been seeing it everywhere, homie.
Yeah, all your fake pages, homie.
Yeah, I've been seeing it though.
But yeah, all these celebrity like relationships. I saw Damson Idris and Lori Harvey broke up. You know, allegedly because he's too good of a guy or something weird. Like it be all types of weird shit that you be hearing online, homie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it though.
Freddie Mac said you believe everything you see, homie.
I'm gonna go with it. Makes better show.
Now we lie, homie.
Dummy.
Now if we lie, I'll make it better, homie.
Fuck, it's not a lie. It's out there. But anyway, let's bring up the next topic, Smitty.
I was waiting for you. I thought you were about to say something, homie. We kind of already touched on that, so I'll go back to that a little second. But another topic with the Browns, though, man. Browns female assistant GM, Catherine Hickman, said one thing that stood out to her about safety Emmanuel McNeil-Warren was the fact that he chose to remain at Toledo when he had other offers. Check out this video.
Really mature, impressive young man. Talked about when we met, he talked about his journey, not having a lot of offers coming out of high school, going to JUCO, and then how he felt, the connection, the chemistry.
Whoa. What's going on here? I was looking at something crazy. I didn't catch it. Can we rewind it? What's the topic?
Lord Jesus. This is the Browns assistant GM, Catherine Hickman. She was talking about what stood out to her about safety Emmanuel McNeil-Warren. She said the biggest thing was the fact that he chose to remain at Toledo, #Maction, when he had other offers to go to bigger schools, and she's breaking it down right here. Just check it out and listen.
Just a really mature, impressive young man. Talked about when we met, he talked about his journey, not having a lot of offers coming out of high school, going to JUCO, and then how he felt, the connection, the chemistry, at Toledo when he went there. They offered him, he committed on the spot. And then he had offers to transfer, decided to stay, which, as you guys all know, it's almost, I think, something pretty rare nowadays.
Is this RG3's wife?
It's the assistant GM.
Oh.
I told you that.
Just was really loyal to the school that gave him a chance, and he wanted to do the best he could there, and he did that. So really, we're welcoming someone that's going to really add to our culture, and someone that's extremely, extremely mature and well-rounded.
I love that. I love that. That's a good point.
We're wanging.
That's a good point.
Like he's taking a shit. Like
who's the corner with Philly that was balling out that came from the MAC as well?
Oh, this her mom? It's his mom?
Quinyon Mitchell. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Stayed at Toledo as well. Could have left, could have won Big Ten, SEC, whatever, but stayed true to the school and the team that believed in him. And I like to see these type of examples. Why? Because it tells me that you were raised right. It tells me that you're grounded. It tells me that you are where your feet is at. It tells me that you see the bigger picture in terms of development, and you're not somebody who's just running the second you hear a bigger dollar being made. You see what I'm saying? So like, I think she makes a valid point. I think if you're a GM and you're drafting somebody, you got to look at everything. It's not just the tape. It's character. It's who you are off the field, and those little things that may seem little are actually big things and they matter. So I actually like what she said here, and I think that's a valid point, Jason.
I didn't hear anything she said because I was like trying to figure out why she's in the role she's in, because I was looking at her resume and she has 0 resume for this particular title. So I didn't know how she got the job. So that's why I didn't listen to her. In fairness,
so you're just sexist, is what you're saying?
I'm not sexist at all. I just want to hear real football people talk about football that they actually have experience about. Yeah. I don't like the face right here at the end. It looks like she shitted, and I don't like that talking about football players and draft picks. So I didn't really get to hear anything.
That's the face she's making towards you, homie.
Yeah. I thought it was RG3's girl, to be honest. I thought you were fucking with me. I did not know this was a serious topic. I thought you were fucking with me. So
why do you keep saying that, homie? Well, real quick, also, and this is my fault. I should have went in the right order here, but staying on the Browns here, Browns head coach Todd Monken also had a press conference that's actually gone viral. And just take a listen to this.
Mini camp, just the first one, obviously. So can you kind of share how did Deshaun and Shador and Dylan look in camp? Now you got all.
We just couldn't get past the draft and get right on to back to the quarterback. Anybody got some Miles questions too while we're at it? I mean, hell, while we're just here at night. First off, I'll address the question. First of all, it was awesome.
Big ass earthquake, homie.
3 days. The weather was unbelievable to get out on the grass and pump the music and get fired up being together.
Hard.
And the neighbors complained, and we didn't care.
Ooh,
we pumped up the music louder. If they don't like it, they can move. And so
that motherfucker was fucking strong, but it was fast.
I don't feel nothing on me.
Allie, come here.
I don't feel nothing.
My shit shaking. I'm my thing. Oh no, that motherfucker was strong, homie.
Homie, you know why?
I'm be honest. That was the strongest earthquake I've ever felt for 2 seconds.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now,
that motherfucker moved my whole place.
Stop treating people wrong. Stop being disrespectful to women. Stop being sexist. Stop being racist. Stop being all these type of things. I'm telling you, man, because we serve a mighty God.
Callie in here barking like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. I didn't feel nothing out my way. Me and you are hour apart. I should have felt it. I didn't feel nothing my way because I'm born again, homie. Because I'm born again, and I treat people the right way, and I'm protected by the one.
Did you feel that? The motherfucker got out of his sleep, but didn't want to fucking Yeah, you all right? Homie, this motherfucker right here, homie, is comedy.
What did he do, homie?
He didn't want to move, so he just like a human, he rolled over. And just wait till you see this, Bailey. Put it in, homie. Ash, go outside. Homie, the motherfucker was like, woo, woo, woo. And I was like, what the fuck? I like when you hear your walls like crackle. I was like, what the fuck is this? What's going on here?
Your house almost crumbled, homie.
If it would have kept going, it would have been the biggest earthquake in California history.
Look at Ash. Look at that's BPS. Like it's like when the fire alarm go off in college and you just don't feel like you like, bro, is it real fire? Like
he was laid up inside and then he just wanted to move his head. Like he didn't want to move at all.
Like, what's going on here? He like, Jason, we good?
Like we good? Yeah. Like we good?
False calls? False calls? Like what are you talking about?
We needed a little earthquake. I was wondering, we haven't had one in a while.
We needed an earthquake. This ain't like rain, homie. Like we need a good rain. It's dry out here. You don't need an earthquake ever. This dude just said, Joe Court, get your man. This man said we needed a good earthquake.
Are you really that micro and young? You don't know?
Oh my God.
You don't know we need release?
Dude, crazy.
It's like a bitch. It's like a dude needing a bus.
The earth ain't busting nuts.
Yeah, it is, homie.
The earth busts nuts?
Yes, you have to have the release. I mean, I want to call you a dummy, respectfully. Like, I want to almost call you a dummy for saying
you won't call me that.
You don't need earthquakes. For you saying we don't need earthquakes,
too much respect for me, and you will never do that. So continue.
Dummy.
What?
You need to release.
Beat your ass.
You need to have earthquake. I wonder if it was in Vegas and Shaun King. What if it was bigger somewhere else? Has anyone pulled up the earthquake? Was there an earthquake or not?
It was not an earthquake, homie.
Yes, there was, homie.
It was an earthquake around your house.
An earthquake out there? We had a fast, hard one just now.
Not he did, Shaun, because the way he's living his life. God don't play around with certain things. And JP comes on the show, does evil prayers and curses during the prayer, trying to mock Jesus and my God. He comes out, he's disrespectful to women. He disrespects women in higher positions. And I'm telling you, homie, a few too many times you play around, God will send a warning shot. Because I didn't feel nothing over here. And I'm 20 minutes away from you, homie. I ain't feel nothing.
You're not 20 minutes away from me.
Hey, Bishop Smitty.
Speaking of Bishop, you kind of look like Bruce Almighty with that all white on, huh? What you got going on?
Hey, Shaun, for a motherfucker that says he's God-fearing Christian, motherfucker sure judge a lot.
You an angel, homie? I can tell JB's not a real like Bible thumper, real like because like that's the only thing he always go to. Don't judge me. Christians can talk amongst other Christians.
Thank you. Thank you. I knew we had something.
I gotta get something off my chest.
Go ahead and get it off.
And it could be just a coincidence, but I don't believe in coincidences.
Thank you.
And I'm speaking to one Bailey Price.
Yep.
If he thinks he's going to legislate what time I come on by when he sends me the link, it's not going to work.
So, hold on. It's summation. You're saying he sends a link?
So he normally sends the link like when the show starts.
Uh-huh.
But today he sent the link.
I forgot to hit send today, King. I'm not trying to legislate when you're on. And
okay, all right. I'm making sure. Yeah.
Give me a break. Are we serious, Shaun? Come on.
Cuss him out, Bailey. Cuss him out, Bailey. Right now.
Bailey.
Oh, come on. No, that. No.
Cuss him out. You guys had a shitty draft in Seattle anyway. Cuss him out. You're mad. Hey, Shaun. Have you heard the assistant GM for the Browns?
That lady.
Did you know who she was, or did you listen to her take? I mean, do you understand what she was talking about, or
first of all, the Browns need to pipe down. Like Brown Nation is like going like besides themselves because they had an okay draft. Let's calm down, Cleveland. Okay, we still ain't played a game yet.
So what do you give them? I graded. We went through the whole thing. I gave them a B-. I thought later in the draft they actually made some. They addressed needs, which I finally. The quarterback take again was another. We can get your take on that. We might as well start right now with the Browns take. 4 quarterbacks in the room. Last year they had 9 different quarterbacks in the room at one time.
So here's what was difficult for me. I thought they did a really good job of taking advantage of every little nuance that popped up. Trading back up to get the Emmanuel McNeil-Warren kid. When I have a difference in my player rankings, I tend to not downgrade a team if it's not drastic. Like, because I can't give them an A because I had Monroe Freeling as the best left tackle prospect. And they took Spencer Fano. And historically, when we look at the NFL, the Uso Polynesian kids are very, very, very rarely ever elite tackles.
Dang.
They're generally interior offensive linemen, interior defensive linemen. Panay Sewell was the only guy that could come to mind, and he projected from the beginning out of high school at Oregon as an elite tackle. So I have a fundamental difference with taking Spencer Fano over Monroe Freeling to play left tackle. So I can't give him an A because of that, but I thought everything else. I mean, even the KC Concepcion pick, like to me, he has a higher ceiling than Mekhi Lemon because he's more explosive. Now, he's got to fix the drops. And, JB, I probably defer to you here because I think dropping the ball for some guys is an emotional and psychological thing more than just a talent thing. But I think
trying to cut you off, I agree. The kid for the Philly is really good. But I'm with you, though. Like, what's his name? Mailata or whatever? Jordan Mailata. He's a tackle. But those are – totally with you. They're interior guys just because usually their feet aren't as swift and athletic, but they're strong and nasty and all that. There's a few Polynesians that we get on the edge, but let's be honest. Shaun's point was we don't get a lot of tackles in space Polynesian. They're more interior guys or pass rushing defensive tackles. Mm-hmm. So, but Jordan and Sewell are anomalies. Let's be honest.
And you got to think, guys, when I say there are not that many, you think of how many
tackles
offensive, defensive linemen we have in the NFL that are of that culture, and then think there's 64 guys that started tackle every Sunday in the National Football League, and I can name 2. So, but anyway, so whatever. Let Cleveland be Cleveland. We'll see. I thought Andrew Berry and Todd Monken did a good job. Well, what do you think about me thinking that Concepcion has a higher ceiling than Lemon?
Well, I said it on last month. I thought him and Price to me were my two favorites, followed by Washington's kid. We knew Tate was obviously is a good guy but I don't know if Tate goes as high as he does if his counterpart Smith is in the draft. There's other things that we could have seen as well. I like Concepcion. I like Price. And we'll see. I like Tate, but I don't know if Tate. For some reason, I'm not sold on Tate.
Tate's legit. I mean,
I thought that was the best pick of the first round.
Titans.
Yep.
Yeah, Titans had a good sleepy draft too. They had a sneaky good draft. The
reason I say that is because normally when you hire a defensive coach like Salah, Salah, my bad, and you've got Reese, Sonny Styles, Caleb Downs.
Salah.
It is Salah. I said Salah. We all
that's not very godly of you. It's not very godly of you.
Thank you.
Stop playing around.
No, I'm being serious.
You played around.
Your peer is making a point about Tennessee and why I thought the Cardinal Tate pick was very pertinent, and
you cut him off.
You cut me off.
I didn't cut you off, but if you took it that way, I sincerely apologize to you. My intentions. Now you're cutting me off now.
Well, so I wasn't finished talking.
Okay. All right, continue.
Thanks. So duly noted. Moving forward, if there's a pronunciation error, make the correct pronunciation, but don't follow it up with the head back, chicken hawk ass laugh. Okay.
That was a Raven.
I appreciate your advice, but this is the Coach JB show with Big Smitty. I am Big Smitty, so I will politely decline your advice. And I will continue to do that.
But somebody did make a fearsome 4 or what was it? Fabulous 4 graphic, and Shaun's wearing a Big Smitty chain.
Yeah,
and it seems to be going viral.
That's crazy work.
Yeah,
somebody sent me that shit. I thought it was hard. I did not notice the Big Smitty chain you were wearing.
It's respect, homie. It's respect.
What was Big? But they said Smitty had a baby arm. They said Smitty arm was like this, like Ruben Bain. They said if my arm was.
Oh, man.
You laughing way too hard, homie. Real quick.
Do we have the graphic, homie? I gotta see this graphic, homie.
You gotta send it to him, homie.
I gotta see this graphic. It's also
Bailey.
Homie.
It's a Bailey. We'll bring it up in the last hour. But before we go to commercial break, I saw something I thought was pretty funny as well. And it kind of ties into this assistant GM from the Browns. JB just continues not to support women. And we actually had a viral clip that this streamer actually put on his page. And I just wanted the fans to check it out.
That giving them another opportunity.
I'm so ADHD that like I was just thinking about like butt fucking this bitch on my boat while she was talking, and I was like, let me try to focus. It's hard to focus.
You were thinking about what?
It's hard to focus. I lose my. Who's this guy?
One of the biggest streamers in the game, homie. Go ahead and play it.
Shit, but let me hold up.
That giving them another opportunity.
Fuck. Let me rewind it. God damn it. I'm tripping, homie. I was thinking about cooking this cowboy steak, and I was like, what the fuck? I lose focus when I hear females talking football, so I have to like think about other shit. Hold on. Sorry. I'm apologizing to you. Listen, take a listen. We might get flagged. I was eating sushi off of last night. It was a trip.
Chris and Shane.
The streamer looks like the chick that's getting interviewed. That's the owner. That's the Colts owner, right?
You know, chick, homie. Yeah. Come on, homie.
Yeah, the streamer looks like her. Is what he's saying. Yeah, the streamer looks like the broad you love.
Or no chick. Like if that was motherfucking the GM of the Rams, if that was somebody else, you would have said in my name. Like y'all gotta just show respect, homie. That's all it is, homie. It's so simple.
We don't know her name.
Should not hear that. Like this show respect, homie.
She the daughter of oh boy. We don't know her name.
Is he getting paid by outside source today?
He must be, Shaun. Like it don't make no sense. This cat defends anything women related.
Shaun,
God damn.
You got a clear mind, Shaun. Don't come on here and let JB like infiltrate your mind and get you like on a different wavelength.
Ursay King, homie.
Just show respect. That's all I'm saying.
What's her name? Ursay Smith?
You play for the Colts. No, you play for the franchise.
You don't think somebody in her life calls her a chick?
No. No, right. That's why JB laughed. No, homie.
Well, no, I was gonna say something else. But
is anybody calling a woman close to you that, Shaun, to your knowledge?
No, his point is if we're not around, Shaun, Smitty, if we're not around, somebody says chick about her, homie, guarantee you. What do you mean? It doesn't have to be like at the cigar lounge. Shaun and I are sitting there smoking a cigar. Like, hey man, old girl, you say buddy about every guy. That disrespect, homie?
Thank you, JB. I don't understand why he takes the
God, man, defend everybody
of everything. That chick that on the Colts is a cool ass broad. That chick that on the Colts, I saw in the cigar shop buying some.
She's the owner of the Colts. You act like she's a nobody.
Miss Lady
That ain't a defamatory word necessarily.
Necessarily. Why'd you add that at the end?
Because it can be, but it don't have to be.
Hey, Shaun.
Right, that means you can choose.
Shaun, I hear a lot of
negative.
I hear a lot of negativity about Darnell on this show, right?
No, you don't.
From the comment section, right? They call him all these names. I don't
There's
agree
nobody's in the comment. I don't care about them at all.
Yeah, I know. I don't agree with any of them. I defend them all the time. But there is one that sticks out to me that's starting to gain traction for me, and it's Smitty Kimes. That's the one I'm starting to buy into.
Really?
Shaun. Yeah, I'm buying into Smitty Kimes a little bit.
I defend you a lot in the chat too, but there's one name that like sticks out for me too, and it's Gay B. So explain it that we both got one. So
I thought it was racist.
So I don't like the Smitty Kimes.
I thought it'd be racist.
I don't like the Smitty Kimes, and here's why, JB. For all of your criticism,
right?
No, because for all of your criticism and ridicule of Mina, she's never played the victim. Mina way more masculine than Smitty. Smitty go play victim every damn subject.
I would love
at least 10 times a show.
I would love you to say that exact phrase to me, man to man, in a cigar lounge, no cameras. I would love to see that.
Well, we're gonna film it, and he said it before. I remember we barbecued, and you
know. When Shaun came to me, it's all love, boy.
You barking out.
Oh no, Smitty! He's standing his fat ass up. Smitty! Hug.
His what ass?
Tree. Because I'm gonna antagonize.
You stand his what ass up? You said what ass up?
Huh?
You said his stands his what ass up? You said something before ass.
All right, then.
Anyway, Shaun, where are you at with the Browns taking a quarterback though? In particular, what are they doing? Does that mean? Does that mean though one's got to go?
Well, one's leaving after next year anyway, and Dylan Gabriel should have never been drafted in the first place.
But he was. You dabbled in his space. I was talking to him about it. Willie Mack agrees too. You can't get rid of a third rounder, Shaun, just because of the books. Like it doesn't make sense. So you draft a third and a fifth rounder and keep the fifth rounder.
So there's a pathway to where this is a rational decision.
And he was hurt, Shaun. Remember, Dylan got hurt. Didn't get to play.
Shaun off. He's trying to talk.
No, I'm just giving him context.
There was a guy in Cleveland named Paul. Have you ever heard of Paul DeCosta?
Yeah.
So he was in Cleveland, and it was presumed that he was the one making the selections behind the scenes. So now that DeCosta and what's the coach that got fired, Kevin Stefanski, are not there, Andrew Berry and Todd Monken can factually say, even though Berry was the GM, that we were not in favor of drafting Dylan Gabriel to begin with. That Gabriel was a Stefanski pick, and errors prior to that were all Paul DeCosta. So they can kind of create a clean slate if they want to in Cleveland, which makes it okay. Now we're not on the hook for that because we weren't responsible for it, even though Barry was in the building. Make sense?
Quest Love, what up? Hey, Quest, my boy played for me, man. He's in Vegas, Shaun. He follows you. He always comments on your stuff on social media, but he's in Vegas.
Shout out to Quest Love. What up, partner?
Jacques.
Todd Monken is pro-black. He always had an all-black QB room in Baltimore.
Yeah, college too. A little bit in college, a little bit too. He used to recruit the brothers.
Smart.
I think the green is to get similar and run some shit that he did with Lamar, to Shaun's point. I think one of these guys got to go. I don't see how they get rid of Dylan if they don't have enough tape on him because he got hurt. Shedeur, we have film on. He's a fifth rounder. He doesn't cost nothing to lose him.
Shedeur's not going anywhere.
I think emotions take over when I start talking about Shedeur, and then the first thing out your mouth is hater, and then I say, damn, the truth hurts, motherfucker, boy, especially the prime sexualiters. I made a word up, and that's a new word I'm using too.
I caught that, but I ain't want to say that.
Yeah, I hope you caught it. The prime sexualiters, homie, are a very, very unique fan base. And it doesn't matter what you say. These motherfuckers, boy. Yes, sir.
You are HAT''N right now. You are hating because you are saying, in essence, that you would take Dylan Gabriel over Shedeur Sanders, which is pure hate. You can argue all day that you don't think Shedeur Sanders is a top-of-the-line starting quarterback in the National Football League. That's your opinion. He's yet to prove that. But the minute that you compare Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders and you tilt the pendulum Dylan Gabriel's way, that's hate, JB.
Darnell, please give my exact take. Did I say it's a round draft pick thing, or is it a Dylan Gabriel versus Shedeur thing?
I don't give a
damn. Stop.
You said Shedeur is a 5th round guy, so because of that,
No. What I said Dylan Gabriel was
3rd round.
No mixed words for the audio listeners.
I helped you out. I said this on the Coach JB show after the draft. The most egregious pick in all of last year's draft was Cleveland taking Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round, regardless of what you thought about Shedeur Sanders. In no world.
And I said Shedeur was a 5th rounder.
Is Dylan Gabriel a 3rd round?
And I was the only one that called him being a 5th rounder. Live.
It's almost as bad as the Steelers taking Drew Aller.
I'm the one that said Ty Simpson's number 13 to the Rams. I said that before anybody. I said that Sam Darnold was going to be who he is. I said J.J. McCarthy was trash.
Keep going, JB.
I called all this.
Keep going.
Hold on, Mr. Pronoun. If you get 25 years to be right by Sam Darnold, goddamn it.
25? I said D. Jones was going to win. Danny Dimes was going to win the MVP if he didn't get hurt.
Homie.
Oh, so now if
I said he needed talent around him, homie. He was bad, shitty organization. We haven't really seen the best of these motherfuckers yet. I said Shook was the best rookie quarterback last year. I said that shit.
He sound like Coach Carter. I tied that knot.
What do I know?
He just making shit up.
I'm not. I got all receipts.
Point being,
y'all say keep receipts.
If you get, and this is no embellishment, if you get 4 to 5 years for Sam Darnold to prove you're right, you should at least give J.J. McCarthy a full season compliment worth of starts, which he's not even at yet.
I think there's going to be a big earthquake. Because Cali been tripping.
I think you want one.
No, you guys know dogs know, right?
I think you want like something in your backyard to like get messed up in the earthquake so you can file the insurance claim.
Because I got
all State Farm. Don't fall for
I need it to happen before the pool. I don't want to fucking crack the pool. Dogs know, and Callie been on it for like 2 days straight. Callie been tripping lately.
You ain't fed her.
Black eyes?
Am I tripping her? Oh, okay.
You ain't fed her. She hungry.
That black eyes?
Well, black eyes some motherfucker, boy. Ooh,
hey, the Kings lost on the ice.
Oh man!
And they got swept, man.
Pathetic.
They had their chance in game 3. Game 3 was their chance.
No, they had a chance in game 1 and 2 on the road.
But at home in game 3, they had a chance.
There's no excuse.
Overtime.
They had no chance in game 4.
Nah,
it's embarrassing.
They got mollywopped.
It was like the Lakers last night.
My Lightning in a dog fight.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm tired of seeing females in football. So fuck them. Let's talk about this Timberwolves thing real quick. I got to ask you, Joker the other night ran after old boy Smitty, Buddy, scored a layup. This is going to be a controversial take. Paris probably would be a clip. I got to get your guys' take on this. Joker went after him. Surprised his 2 brothers didn't come out of the crowd. I was fucking drama. It's so fucking comical. Where are you at with this take? Layup. Joker goes after him. I mean, that's you starting on Mobina, and Joker went at him like he wanted to put hands on him. He did. Like, to me, see, I'm trying to be devil's advocate here, Shaun. This is exactly what we would be arguing if it was some nobody that he should be ejected and not play this game, correct?
I mean, I think Joker was trying to motivate his team.
Well, I get it. I'm just saying, if it was a regular-ass Joe, we'd be saying, oh, he should be ejected the next game.
No, because they didn't throw no punches.
You know what I'm saying, Smitty? Cancel culture would be trying to eject this motherfucker for the next game.
But if he'd have punched him, but
he didn't punch his hands was down.
He basically ran down there to tell him, we don't do that.
I'm literally reading the rule book. If you go instigate and put hands on, you are ejected for the next game. That's in the rules.
But he
so
put
I'm
his
looking
chest,
at it.
In reality, he put his chest on him.
Yeah. No, he grabbed his jersey.
No,
what do you mean?
That was after the other guy grabbed him.
Shaun, he started. He ran 90 feet, homie. Stop.
He had to inbound the ball because he made the layup instead of running out the clock.
No, the game was over. What do you mean? Game's over.
Listen, I don't want to see no star players get ejected or suspended for a playoff game. They fined him. He got to give some bread. Julius Randle got fined as well because for his participation in it as well. It kind of helped escalate it here if you play the clip a little longer.
One thing. Hey, is this McDaniels? Is that who that is? From
I know one thing too. Not one player for the Timberwolves went at him. They all went at McDaniels. They all went at they didn't even go at Joker. They went after their own teammate.
Hey, watch McDaniel. This is the ultimate. I gotta not get beat up before help arrives.
Oh yeah.
He backed away from that thing. He said, "Let me get towards the coaches. Y'all hurry up and get down here because I don't like the measurements."
He did grab him though. He grabbed and kept that space. Like, hey man, he kept a little distance though. He hemmed me up a little bit.
He grabbed him with like that hold on for dear life grab. Like, I don't know what he going.
Well, let's talk brass tacks, Smitty. Let's go. Give me your take on. Let's just talk about the moral of the story. A layup to end the game. Where are you at with that? Like, where are we at? Is this some gentleman's agreement that I don't know about? What's going on?
I think it's kind of like, and you understand this more. It's kind of like bat flipping. I think in baseball, like, it's like one of those things where you just like, it's like look down upon. The game is over, right? It's over. The defense has surrendered. They're not even trying to guard you. So it's like just dribble the ball out. Don't try to like shit on me, embarrass me by scoring more points. For me personally, my thought is like, well, you should have stopped me then if you don't want me to continue scoring. Like, the game ain't over yet. But
I think the important thing is how many points did McDaniel have? What was his player prop? Because it could have had like major implications. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly because I don't really wager on the NBA because this shit is not real. It's all scripted and fake. No, but you gotta think. Now, say he had 10 and his player prop was over 11 and a half. Like there are some legitimate.
He had 12 after the layup.
I don't know what he had. I didn't watch the game, but
so you saying the over under was 11?
I don't know, but I'm saying like it'd be interesting. What was it, and did that have an impact?
So are you telling me that the real reason why Joker ran over there is because Joker has some money on the game?
Joker Brothers might have had under McDaniel's player prop for points. McDaniel homeboys might have had over.
That's insane.
He should have ran. He should have ran as fast as he ran down there to confront him than he did and get on defense then and stop the fucking layup.
Hey, by the way, NBA, y'all gotta be. I don't care how much money you got from this licensing deal to have these playoff games on Amazon Prime.
Oh,
Peacock is the dumbest decision. Like nobody is watching this. Only time I watch is on ESPN, ABC.
It's crazy, bro.
ABC.
It's crazy. At the end of the day, Shaun, do you agree with the layup or not?
I gotta see the player prop, dog. I gotta see the player prop.
No. Fuck all that. We're talking moral of the story, just the absolute game. Fuck.
I'm bringing up player props on me. Damn.
He had 0 points. What? He scored a layup to end the game. The dagger in the throat. Wow. You with it or not? He can't answer. Fuck.
See,
Shaun King, man. Listen.
I'm with consistency.
Oh my God.
I mean, this is not a simple black and white answer.
It's literally black and white.
I'm white.
Shaun, listen, if you're concerned with your play, man, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. Because you're a fucking degenerate.
Smitty, here's what I'm saying. Does McDaniel normally score at the end of games when the Timberwolves are way up? Or is this like, I don't know.
1-800-GAMBLER, homie.
I do not.
They gave the number. All you guys go over promo code Coach JB. Woof. Huh?
I don't bet the NBA, but I'm saying, that's not a legitimate.
Motherfucker bet everything. Car racing, NASCAR, but he don't bet NBA now.
Weather, earthquakes, on call sheet, homie.
Calshi, but yeah. Get it right, because we might be doing something. I don't get it. It's like football to me, Shaun. I'm going to keep the same energy. They scored 96, and then we want to fight afterwards. Stop us. At the end of the day, you're grown-ass men getting paid to play. Stop me.
If you say it's just like football, then let me ask you this. Why was the victory formation invented?
Well, how about this? Why do we take a knee when we're on the goal line instead of scoring? Because that's a slap in the face. That's more of a degradation. I'm actually pissing on you even harder. I'm up 50, and I'll take a knee on the goal line, Smitty. I did it before. I'll take a knee on the goal line instead of punching it in. But to me, that's even more of a slap in the face. Like, I could have scored again. You're so shitty that I don't even want to score again.
So
like, that's the same thing. It's all mental.
Contextually, isn't this the same thing?
No, this is because this is playoffs. There's another game. See, this is a series. It's totally different to me. That layup Smitty might say, we got you game next game, homie.
So in the NFL, nobody goes to victory formation in the playoffs?
No, but they don't play the same team again the next game.
It's a wrap. It's what JB saying. It's over. It's a little different. Where he's saying this is a mindset. Like, I'm about to get in your head for the next
fuck one. You. We got you 3-1. It's over. It's a wrap. I'm laying it up, motherfucker. We're beating you next game too. Like Joker, for Shaun's point, he's trying to spark this motherfucker to get this game back in Denver. To say, motherfucker, let's fight. What are we doing?
So if you're Minnesota, why would you want to wake Denver up, who was playing better than anybody in the season?
They're not thinking about waking them up. They want the smoke. They out here like, we play each other every single year. Y'all beat us a few times. We beat y'all. I think it's like almost square even as far as like wins and losses.
Is Anthony Edwards out for the rest of the series?
Yes.
Okay, I'm calling it right now. Denver's coming back and win the series.
Me too.
And DiVincenzo or whatever.
I'm calling it right now. Because of that, they're going to wake up. Denver going to win the series.
He avoided ligament damage. He avoided ligament damage, though.
Yeah, but I saw it's going to be a couple of weeks that he's going to need.
He was battling this at the end of the year anyway, wasn't he?
No, this is the opposite knee, Shaun.
Nah, this is a hyperextension bone bruise. The bone.
It could have got bad, though. The way he landed, it was like, thank God.
I've done that hyperextension shit. You know how it is. I've had a bone bruise because the bone bruise is actually the last thing before you blow your shit. So the bone hits bone. Boom.
I refuse to have to toggle to Amazon Prime, so I just been watching hockey.
So, but yeah, I've been watching all of it. And listen, I'm glad you brought that up, Shaun. Anthony Edwards hurt. DiVincenzo, role player, but still he hurt. Wemby was down. He came back, looked good, but still Wemby was down. KD didn't miss the whole entire series. It's like all these star players is hurt. Like that Lakers Rockets series was supposed to be something that we looked up to 6-7 game. KD versus LeBron. We seen KD one damn game. And again, I'm not blaming him. I mean, injury is injury, but it's just like, damn.
Don't forget Peanut Brittle Embiid.
Yeah, he came back last night.
He fucked their game up.
It made him worse. It made him worse.
Hey, he's the reason they got blown out. Real shit though.
Because they had to change their whole system around them. You know
like
what I mean?
Maxey had 2 shots in the first half. Homie, Maxey didn't do nothing because Embiid came. Now Embiid had good numbers and all that, but it didn't. It wasn't. People know.
It didn't impact winning.
It was horrible.
JB, you don't understand in the NBA. Embiid went in the post maybe 4 times, and it was the easiest 2 points I've ever seen.
Out in the perimeter, 7-footer.
Literally go to Embiid in the post every time down the court against Boston and get a great shot.
I don't get
Boston double team, he passes good enough,
I'm telling you,
he can score every time. He spent the entire first half outside the 3-point line.
Everybody, man, these teams, they live and die by 3-point line. We had DeLon Wright came on here and told us, he said, man, like, coaches are telling you, like, to shoot threes. Like, they got to go out there and shoot X amount of threes. Like, that's what they're telling you. That's what being coached up to know.
I did notice something because the game was on regular cable, NBA, so I watched.
What you know?
The Spurs got to get a Charles Oakley, Rick Mahorn. Like, they got to get somebody to protect Wemby because motherfuckers are taking shots at Wemby, like, all over the place. And San Antonio just got a bunch of wing players. So they got to go get somebody just to go out there. Like, if you foul, like, almost a hockey, like fighter kind of dude. Like, you foul Wemby, we taking out somebody.
Yeah.
Because Wemby ain't going to make it at the rate they're going now. He get hit. And he's still balling. But he just ain't got no help as far as the physicality part.
I respect that, homie.
Hey, real quick, Smitty, let's dive into this GM for the Jags. D. Jones' team, basically saying how he compares what they got out of the NFL draft and what they went in wanting. I mentioned Atlanta.
Guy?
Yeah, the Jaguars guy. I mentioned Atlanta Falcons. I was hearing E-Dub and some other people talk about they actually had, you know how, Shaun, you go into the draft, you have your guys on your board, and most likely 90% of them aren't going to be available when you pick unless you're late and you have guys that people don't know. The Falcons hit on every single pick that they wanted on their board. They hit every single one, and a lot of people gave them a good grade in this draft for that reason. The Jags also said that
JB, before you go to this clip,
yeah,
the Jaguars drafted a tight end that the college team didn't like. That kid from A&M. And they drafted like second, third round.
Well, the Jag GM, was talking about, how he compares what they got out of the NFL draft and what they went in wanting.
Please let me hear this.
Saying we were able to, nail 10 of those 11. Gladstone said in March the team isn't active in free agency because they want the compensatory picks for players lost, ETN, Lloyd, etc. Knowing they'll get those picks allows them to be active on the trade market and training camp and during the season. So check out the video.
How do you compare what you got out of this draft to what you wanted to get out of it?
Oh, that's a great question. So I can say, as a part of
that Bailey?
The day before
I thought it was
kickoff on Thursday, we ended up
like Harry Potter
putting players in slots across all 11.
I thought it was a Joker.
And can in fact say
knock them in the middle.
We were able to nail 10 of those 11, and we only
what's up, boy name that played the Joker?
So, that was a pretty fun
outcome.
Which one? That we were able to map
the newest one.
As cleanly as we were. I don't think that
he looked like dude from Spider-Man.
The one that has a scar on his lip.
Yeah.
What's the actor's name?
Exciting piece.
What's Buddy from Spider-Man?
What's Buddy from Joker? The one with the scar.
From Joker?
Yeah, the one that played the Joker.
Jared Leto?
Is it Leto's?
Hey, Bailey, check your phone, Bailey.
Heath Ledger? Phoenix?
Not Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix, huh?
That's him.
Hey,
if you put the scar right on his lips, Shaun, you put that scar on his motherfucking lip, that's Joaquin Phoenix.
JB, all I want you to do is remember this face and think of what his actual job is. And then I'm going to show you something. And understand for context, this is the guy that traded up to draft Travis Hunter to be a two-way player. Now they say he's only going to play cornerback. Like, completely bumbled that. But I want you to see something because they didn't have a first-round pick because last year they moved up to 2.
No, he hasn't got it yet, Shaun.
Huh?
He hasn't got your text.
He ain't got the text yet. Check it funny yet. But why you sitting that? Is this Tom Holland, homie? Is this
who?
Is it like the new Spider-Man?
Nate Borkircher, the Jags' first pick. They didn't pick the 56 because they didn't have a first-round pick, JB. And
the first pick was the tight end Nate Borkircher, and then they took another tight end in Tanner Koziel out of Houston in the round 164.
I want Bailey to put up Nate Borkircher's career stats. Dog, this is going to blow your mind, dog. And the Jags took him at 56.
Smitty, remember this?
What?
Remember when JB said Hunter should play corner full-time and dabble at wideout?
Nobody said that shouldn't happen. Only thing
But
that
I'm always wrong. Remember, I'm always wrong.
Only thing that I said was like give the kid a chance year one, see what he does. They did that. They didn't like what they saw. Now they're putting on full speed. That's all I'm saying. Like, and I still stand on that. Give the kid a chance. Give the kid a chance to do something never been done before. He fell on his face for 1 year. Okay, now he's back.
But just dismiss the fact that I called it though. See, that's what we dismiss on the show. We dismiss that. I called it though. See, I'm a difference when I call it preemptive. Shaun, I'm always pre. Y'all are always post. See, I stand out. I stand on my business.
I stand 10 toes on everything that I said to this day, homie.
I call it early though. See, I got the balls enough to come out early and call Trevor Hunter a bust. Y'all don't. Y'all don't.
Homie, you ain't the only person who said he played one position, homie.
No, I said he's a bust.
Everybody said that, homie.
I said he's a bust. Everybody didn't say he's a bust. Stop playing.
He's not a bust.
Stop playing. Yeah.
Not a bust.
Smitty, JB is an extremely intelligent person, but when he's acting like a fool, don't argue with him.
You right. He dumb as fuck.
You can't. He's got a dot on him. Like he got hurt mid-season.
You're dumber.
So he's an intact. Hey Bailey, did you find them stats?
He hasn't got nothing. You got BPS fucking. What do you got, homie? Boost Mobile.
I just said the name of the guy.
He hasn't got it.
Shaun King got Mint Mobile, homie.
The Jaguars' first draft selection, the tight end from Tammy, Nate Burke. Pull it up.
What is his name?
White kid.
His name is Nate Borkircher.
The topic is over now.
He's from the mountains of.
I forgot what the whole thing was.
I don't even want it no more, right?
Smitty, he's from the mountains of Caucasus.
All right, Ice Cube.
That's not funny at all. He's a good white tight end. Tight ends are always better. White tight ends are the best. Let me ask you something.
Antonio Gates.
Why would you? So did they need? So Ingram's gone.
Ingram was gone last year to Denver, but they got the young kid. Was it Strange? Is his name?
Strange. I thought he was good.
Strange, yeah.
So you got two more tight ends.
Wait till you see this cat stats for 4 years.
So you got two more tight ends in this draft. What, Smitty? Hey, real quick though, Shaun. They had 10 picks. The second most, the third most. The Ravens had 11. The Dolphins had 13. Where are you at with their where you at with their draft overall though?
They got an actual D-. The only good pick they got, I deep dive the draft guys. I do think getting Emmanuel Pregnon, the guard from Oregon, with the 88th pick, I thought that was decent value because I think he can come and help. But the rest of these guys, no offense to them and their families, but I mean they was tripping.
Yeah. I don't mind.
They went to the John Lynch School of ranking players.
Oh man, I don't mind the safety out of Maryland though. I think he's pretty good. He's got upside. I don't know the Durfee kid, the edge rusher out of Washington. Bailey probably knows him more.
Bailey, where are the stats at?
I think Bailey just saying screw me today. He didn't send me the link. He won't put
see the
back.
link. Yeah, I like this Bailey right here. He ain't rocking with you on this one. I like this. Anyway, let's keep it.
Dog, this is who they drafted with their first pick, number 56. Dog, look at this.
He had 19 catches though for A&M.
Go back to the stats. For y'all in the chat, are y'all listening on radio? In 21, he caught 2 balls. In 22, he caught 6 balls. In 23, he caught 5 balls. In 24, he caught 6 balls. Finally, in his 5th year of playing college football, he caught 19 balls for 198 yards. So
the part I'm tripping off of, Shaun,
that's BS on me. I had a way better career than that. That's a shame.
His career in college, he had 38 catches for 417 and 4. And Jacksonville took him with their first pick of the 2026 draft.
How old is he?
56th pick of the second round.
Just because of school you go to, that's crazy. Homie.
How old is he though?
Your age.
And
that's the first problem I see, dog. You got college stats from 21, a pandemic. That to me is just telling, dog. This is what college football has become, dog. The 49ers, Shaun, got older in the draft. Have you ever heard of that?
It's only 5 years though, JB.
Hey, JB.
We don't know when he got out of high school.
Hey,
did he
that's regular? That's regular though. 5 years.
If he got out of 19, he could have redshirted, gray shirted. When did he graduate?
Hey, JB, they drafted this kid with their first selection, and the GM got up in front of them people with a straight face and said all 10 of our picks were value. We checked off all the boxes. They drafted.
Where you at with the Niners, dog? The Niners got older in the draft. They got a running back that's 5 years younger than CMC as a rookie. CMC's gone through, it seems like he's been in the league for 20 years, and he's gone through like wars. And they got a guy that's 5 years younger than him only.
Here's the thing with John.
John a bad boy. That's your teammate. You better not diss him.
He's horrible.
Here's the thing with, I don't mind when you think outside the box, but when none of your outside the
horrible.
box.
Just say it's horrible.
No, when none of your outside the box decisions have worked in the last 3 years of the draft, we're going back to trading up for Trey Lance, dog. The 49ers been on a downward draft.
You still on that?
Yeah, it cost them, Smitty. It cost them macro.
So when they started off the second round with DeJon Stripling When all these wide receivers, Denzel.
Nah, you mean Deshaun Stribling, homie. Don't get his name fucked up. He got a black-white name. Got a black-white mom, homie.
When Denzel Boston, Chris Brazzell, Malachi, like all Fields, all these guys were there. Like, God damn, Johnny.
So what are you saying? What do you rank their draft?
I think that facility is like a real thing. Like, I think that's a real thing physically and mentally. I feel like
you OGs are slow.
They got Deshaun Stribling.
Homie.
The name don't even make sense, man. Keep it real. It's like a motherfucker, Hood is a motherfucker, and then like Stribling does my taxes. Like it don't even go together.
Stribling.
It don't even go together, homie. The name just off GP off strength, I wouldn't have drafted him off his name.
His name should be John almost, right? Like John Stribling. It makes more sense.
John Stribling, perfect name. He would have been my kicker.
Flawless name.
John Stribling should have been the kicker. I don't get it.
He might have been adopted. He might have been adopted.
Like everything the Niners do, like they sent a punter to announce their draft picks. Like they sent Andy Lee. Like all of these players they got in their story past, dog.
They saving money, homie. They ain't want to spend no money on Jerry Rice.
Hey, Shaun, Romello Height. You know how old Romello Height is? They took like Chase Senior bashing these motherfuckers. They took a 26-year-old pass rusher. They took a 25-year-old. They took a 25-year-old back. They took the NFL is drafting from the NFL now.
They are in win now mode. They need veterans, homie. They're not out here trying to draft
rookies. Shaun, they need veteran rookies, homie.
They need experience.
They got 25-year-old rookies, homie.
The Niners went 12-5 last year with half their team injured. Do y'all not remember that?
Hey, Smitty.
They got a good roster over there, homie.
It keeps going down in numbers. Earlier it was 14 wins. The motherfucker went 13 wins. Now it's 12.
They brought in Mike
They got
Evans.
beat by 50 by the Seahawks.
That's why Shaun is mad. I'm brass taxing. I forgot. They brought in Mike Evans this whole season. He mad he left Tampa.
Hey, JB, when your entire class can universally rent a car across the platform, that's a problem.
Everybody 25. You 25 or older and you got a credit card? Every single one of their picks could rent a car, homie. 25. You got to be 25 to rent a car, homie. God damn. I never seen that. Bailey's 4 years away from renting a car, Smitty.
They got to sign them to their second contract immediately, like now.
I did want to make a point because there were a couple of guys on draft day that I think one kid had bought $1 million house in Atlanta and another kid had bought some
spent all his money on family cars.
But yeah. I did hear that one of those was part of a thing he had with the dealership. But we got to remember now, a lot of these kids are coming into this draft already being millionaires, already having mid to high six figures because of this NIL stuff. So it's not like the apples to apples, like it used to be. Like you're going from, Pell Grant to these big contracts. So it is a little different.
Let's talk about Ty Simpson at 13. Can you please be macro, or are you going to bash it? Let me hear what your take is. 13. Remember, that was a pick. That was a pick they did not have. You understand the pick they got from Atlanta.
Yes,
so
from Atlanta, right? They traded back up and got the woman beater last year. Who, by the way, got off. He didn't get jail time. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he got off with. He's got to take a class.
Who's the woman beater?
What's the kid name from Tennessee that beat up the WNBA girl? I don't even beat up. He wrecked her car, which is worse. Rakia was her name, right?
Rakia Jackson's
James Pierce. Pierce?
Yeah, him. Yeah, he got off, actually.
I think she actually kind of looking out for him a little bit. I think she had to sign off on some stuff.
So Ty Simpson, this is the ultimate two things can be true.
Oh.
This is the ultimate two things can be true, JB.
Introduce him as a woman beater. Go ahead.
Hey. Dog, if you got a daughter and a mofo like chase your daughter down and wreck her car.
Oh yeah,
Brady kept driving his car into the side of her car, like repeatedly.
As she was driving to the police station to get away from you. Like, come on, man. I got daughters, dog. You kidding me?
I would have the off, buddy. Go ahead.
So Les Snead did 100% what was right for the Rams, because the Rams are very rarely probably going to be with Matt Stafford as the quarterback in a position to get a quarterback who they feel like has a super high ceiling. Right? So Les Snead did what was best for the Rams. Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford, who I think are both going to retire at the same time. Nobody talks about that. But there's been as many rumors of Sean McVay moving away to go into the TV booth as it has by Stafford. They're looking at it like we could have got the guard from Penn State. We could have added Bain. We could have added Sadiq to what's already an elite pass-catching group. Like, they're looking at it, we could have gotten better towards winning the chip in 2026.
I don't look at it that way. I look at
because you cross-eyed.
Yeah,
he had poker chips in his hand. He was playing poker. Y'all were over there. Don't understand poker faces. I took Whitlock.
What did I say that you disagree with?
The fact that he wanted someone else. This was McVay's pick. Fact. He wanted him. This was fact. He knows that he doesn't need a 6'5" quarterback running boot naked.
I didn't say that McVay didn't like Ty Simpson.
No, I'm just going off the public image of his presser, and he looked mad.
Well, when you respond to something I say, please say public. Don't make it look like I.
Well, you alluded to. Well, I still disagree. You alluded to he
could be true.
Yeah. You said he alluded that he wanted a guard or something to help him right now. First of all, a lot of people are talking about he could have took tackle. They didn't need tackle. They're fully perfect at tackle. They are fine at tackle.
Their offensive
people
line
don't know their roster. People don't realize their roster.
But adding Kenyon Sadiq to that makes them really, really, really explosive.
Yeah. And I had to cook Whitlock on his own show about this because he played poker face. Is he supposed to be like, yeah, with Matthew Stafford sitting there watching the draft, knowing as a player, well, shit, why didn't you give me another wideout? Why didn't you give me another this? Tight end, blah, blah, blah. So McVay's supposed to play that role. He has to respect that cat. And I'm glad he came out and said it later, which I already had said before he said it on our show that night with Willie McGinnis, contrary to belief. Go back and look it up. So I knew what he was doing. And then at the fact that they're going to draft 28 to 32 every single year. They're like the Eagles in that regard. You're not going to get a 13, and you're not going to be able to get a quarterback. They don't like Stetson Bennett that much. Porn star Jimmy's retiring. Who's your guy? And you got to get a guy in there to win a couple games, Shaun, because we know Stafford is getting older. He's 37, about to be 38. He's on a year-to-year deal. And I think there's still going to be moves to make here before the season starts. And I think this is a huge macro take on what they did at 13, not micro. And I think McVay's has a poker face, and that's what I think he showed.
Which is fine. I think he was afraid of Stafford's wife more than anything. He didn't want her to go on that podcast and rip him. I got to address
That's exactly the fact, too, though. That's why.
Whoever Big Boss Stilly is, he said he didn't hit her, Shaun. Stop lying on people, homie. That shit is sick. If you got a daughter,
he's a fucking idiot.
Some clown that she's running from in her car to the police station, rams into her car.
He's a fucking idiot.
That's not hitting her, Big Boss Stilly.
Shaun, that's these young cats. These young dumb motherfuckers, homie. That's these young dumb motherfuckers.
It's cool. He didn't punch her. He just rammed the car into her, which could have killed everybody, right? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Big Boss, do it. Do it to our daughter, you fuck boy. So anyway, at the end of the day, I'm trying to figure out and be macro. The Rams won this, I think, and they had the least amount of draft picks of the whole draft, Shaun.
They won what?
Shaun, they only had 5 picks in the whole draft. So think about it.
I don't know if you can say won or lost. You can say
no. I'm just saying they won this particular deal. He's not going to play right now, Shaun. We're not worried about him playing right now.
He ain't playing for 2-3 years.
That's why, Shaun. Hold on, before you say that, don't you agree? That's why. Don't you think the Packers missed a huge opportunity to take in a quarterback? I don't understand why they didn't take one. You see the Chiefs took one. You see the Rams took one. You see all these guys take one that have quarterbacks, but the Packers don't, and they lost Malik Willis. And you have Jordan.
There's one quarterback in this entire draft that I would say doesn't have complete out of the league floor, and that's Mendoza. Like, Ty Simpson's bad is so bad, he could end up being out the league when it comes time for him to play because he still ain't ready. Like, that's the only pushback I'll give you is I'm not a super duper like Ty Simpson. I'm buying stock in him. Now, his upside is good, is really good. That's a great place for him because he kind of plays with Stafford's aggressive throw the ball mentality. But I've got a problem with Ty's ability to handle chaos.
Here's my take.
He gets frazzled. He gets
Is there anyone else in the league you would want him to go to and be under, though?
I thought perfect spot for him.
That's my point. Not
If
only
you don't-
coach, not only organization, but the quarterback room as well. I think there's no better place for him. So, and you're in a system
for him. Yeah.
And you're in a system, though, that you don't need to be 6'5". You're not in the pocket. He moves the pocket more than any other team. They run naked and waggle, and they run everything on the run. They sprint it out and turn back to protection. They don't need to be 6'5" in that system for McVay. That's the other thing.
For me, it's not a measurables thing.
I'm just going off the knock on him, the 6'1" and all that shit.
The context I use is every other quarterback in Kalen DeBoer's system has balled out. Like DeBoer has a resume that says his system is quarterback friendly. He gets the most out of those guys. Like they play even above what they're possibly, like from a talent standpoint, capable of. Now all of a sudden Ty Simpson comes in here, second year in the system, by the way, because he was at Alabama multiple years. He backed up Jalen, and he all over the place. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like DeBoer's quarterback friendly.
Yeah, but I don't look at it like that because I look at DeBoer as being a team that he had to be in the SEC now. He wasn't in 10 personnel doubles all day with Michael Penix throwing vertical routes all game. And he was in more of a system that was conducive for the SEC, and they didn't have the O-line to do it. And that's just a fact. Their O-line was the worst in the SEC. So, like, I'm not going to sit there and judge them on 15 games either. I'm not saying Ty Simpson's my favorite quarterback in the history of football or some shit. I'm just telling you this. This is a shitty class, and if we're going to brass tacks, it's a shitty QB class, and they're not going to be able to draft next year and get a quarterback. They're not going to be in that number area.
Now we're getting closer to the truth, because even though you had 13 in a shitty quarterback class, maybe instead of reaching for Ty Simpson, I go Kenyon Sadiq there and make us even more dominant on offense. But they did what they did. We'll see if they can develop Ty Simpson.
The only argument I would argue is if you want to be devil's advocate and play, okay, better for the team in the long run or whatever, you could have traded 13. You could have traded 13, but protection is huge in quarterback, Shaun. And you know Stetson Bennett is kind of a mental midget. He's in and out. Is he all in? Jimmy G's going to retire. So what quarterback do you have? You don't believe that there's a veteran left to go grab, right? Everyone's kind of taken in that regard. So you got to go get the guy you think is the best spot.
Desperate moves call for desperate measures. I'll say this, Caden Proctor will be a complete bust.
I said the same thing.
That was the worst pick of the first round.
Yeah.
Caden Proctor is still living off of the fact that he has a very familiar name because of where he was rated coming out of high school. Because when you watch the Alabama film, man, Caden Proctor gets beat consistently.
He's horrible. He's the worst feat. The worst feat of the draft in this as a tackle. I think he's an inside player. Go ahead.
We're staying on the draft, man. Here are the Power 4 teams that did not have a player drafted. You got Colorado, North Carolina with Belichick and his little girl, Oklahoma State, Purdue, Syracuse, UCLA, Virginia, VTech, West Virginia. Damn, the whole state of Virginia, they had nothing. And Wisconsin. Shaun King, what are your thoughts there on these teams?
You mentioned Colorado?
That was the first one I said. I started with that.
Making sure. Fuck. Making sure. God damn. Motherfucker damn near didn't even want to say Colorado.
He started with that.
Crazy. I'm making sure.
What's your boy name? Who's the GM in North Carolina?
Lombardi.
Hey, Smitty.
Yeah.
Hey, JB boy Lombardi. They have a draftable player in the NIL transfer portal era, and he probably gonna get a raise.
That's JB's boy, and he had him on our show every single week, saying that, praising him how good he was, all that stuff. I'm respecting him because he's JB's boy, but in hindsight, I'm like, damn, that was crazy to have him on our show.
By the way,
they did a book.
Is Ryan Day the most overrated coach in college football?
Ryan Day?
Ryan Day? Why?
I mean,
I've been saying, Shaun, I've been saying it, but I'm a hater. When I say Day's overrated, I'm a hater.
He got a natty, homie. Stop.
He had a natty that he didn't win the conference title in.
He had
a natty in the first expansion year of playoffs. That was the only reason he won. He had 29 players drafted in the first round, and you ain't the fucking national champ?
Did you see the run they went on that playoff though, homie?
He had 39 players drafted in the first round. He had 39 players drafted in the first 9 picks.
Praise him for that development, homie. Development.
That ain't development.
Development, homie.
That ain't development.
Like between them and Texas A&M, you could have fielded a full NFL team by draft.
Motherfucker got 39 picks in the first 11 picks, and the motherfucker didn't win it.
JB, you get praised all the time for being the number one recruiter, allegedly. Self-proclaimed number one recruiter, getting the best players. I don't get D1 guys, I get NFL guys. He do the same thing, and he won a natty.
Why are you hating? You on JB head today.
No, JB is talking out the side of his neck. We praise Jason Brown for getting the top guys and getting NFL guys, not D1.
Shaun,
he did the same thing, and you hating on him. He won a natty.
Shaun, what happens is, I think these people, what happens is this. We got these guys out here that just go and they don't listen to the full statement or question. Shaun said is they overrated. And we all take it, oh shit, the motherfucker won a natty. He just asked a simple question. Is he overrated? And you could argue yes, easily. He lost to Sharon Moore, who was fucking assistant, and he didn't even take it serious. Sharon Moore didn't even take his job serious and beat him twice. Come on, homie. Like Harbaugh beat him and ran the ball 35 times straight with J.J. McCarthy's favorite quarterback. Come on, homie.
And arguably, Smitty, with all those guys drafted, he arguably still got the number one pick next year.
That's shout out to him for being the top recruiter in the game.
Well, goddamn,
but you got to win though.
That kind of talent.
No, Shaun. I mean, fuck. I mean, so he got winning natty 4 or 5 years in a row, motherfucker.
Yeah, Saban did.
The conference.
So hold on. Let's not only do that, Shaun. Nick Saban has the most first round picks, 53. You got the most natties. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Why we can't compare it?
Saban's the GOAT. Stop comparing people to Saban, homie.
Urban Meyer, top 5, most first rounders, 1 natties, multiple natties at everywhere he's been. Why aren't you comparing those things?
How many natties Urban got?
Shit, 2 at Florida, 2 at Ohio State, only 4.
Hey, all I know, A&M had 65 guys drafted too. What's old boy name? He came from Duke. What's old boy name at A&M?
Talk about these guys right here that didn't have anyone drafted. Anyone that shocks you here?
Well, Ohio State should not be in a Power 4 conference.
You mean Oklahoma State? UCLA is a shocker. I know.
So a lot of these teams aren't surprising. Deion ran off Jordan Tyson because he said he was bringing in Louis luggage, and Jordan Tyson was sitting in the room and got offended.
There was a few guys that left Colorado that got drafted.
What about North Carolina, though? Let's talk about them.
Colton Hood.
Well, that was his first year, though.
Colton Hood was at North Carolina, too. I mean, was at Colorado, too. Colton Hood was.
Is that Belichick's first year or second year?
They're going into their 3rd year at North Carolina.
Are they?
Yeah.
No. Second.
Yeah,
second year.
Second. No, that's not his third. Nah, that was his first year, dog.
Yeah, that was his first year.
That was Belichick's first year.
That was Belichick's first year.
So I'll give him a pass. I want to see what they do.
I ain't give him no pass. Fuck that.
All right, that's fine. That was their first year, though. So, UCLA.
You can't hold UCLA because Chip Kelly left abruptly, so they kind of get a pass.
Vatech and Virginia is shocking to me. Usually they have somebody.
I think Virginia, you got to take a hat tip to Tony Elliott with the coaching job he did. They were in the ACC championship game, and he ain't like Ryan Day. He ain't doing it with a whole bunch of
Fran Brown at Syracuse makes sense. He got a little boosy. You got
hey, you saw
shitty.
Hey, you saw he just got kicked off the LSU team.
No.
Yeah, he filmed a rap video in the locker room without permission.
Shut the fuck up.
And left the locker room a mess. They kicked him off.
Is that real?
That real? I ain't seen that. Fine, that ain't verified. You know Shaun old.
Shut up, homie. Shut up. Not little Tootsie. What's his name, City?
Tootsie. He's a fan of our show.
I know. He watches the show right now.
Bailey said he don't see that, Shaun. That might have been AI. You might have got bamboozled, led astray.
Bailey having a slow morning, man.
You might have got led astray.
Hey, what's his name, Smitty?
Tootsie.
0 to 60 been under some pressure lately.
Give me a break, Shaun. You know that Tucci story better be 100% right.
Hey, Shaun, you said what, Shaun?
Give me a break. Ain't nobody had a slow motion.
Shaun, what you say?
I was asleep while I was doing all that
Bailey ain't
shit.
getting no
Miss me.
sleep right now, man.
Bailey, man.
I've been up since 3 in the morning.
Shaun said, you said it. You said they under pressure on him. CBS. 247. Dion taking shots at him.
Hold on, homie. Look, what's his name? It's not Tootsie, homie.
What's the
No,
name?
the
You
T
gotta
is-
look his real name up, man.
It's Toosie, right?
Oh, Tootsie.
Tootsie.
I put Tootsie, homie.
That's a strip club.
They got all I see is Lil Boozy.
Plus, like, homie, your man's, he like rap. He like hip hop. I don't think he would have like cut him for that.
I have some bad news, Shaun. So I see the Tucci story, right? It says
Is-
LSU freshman wide receiver Tucci's been kicked off the team, but the story is from Shane Tuttle, who is Everything I Do is Satire. It's one of those like number 3 sports accounts, so it's not.
Oh, so it's fake news?
Yeah.
It's damn so funny though. God damn.
We get hit on the fake news all the time. Well, we report it here. That's what we do here.
It's always both of y'all old heads.
Because we're a show. Because we don't like AI, Smitty. We don't do that shit. Weddle gets hit all the time, and Weddle's like, fuck, and Steve Kim like laughs at Weddle. And it's like, nah, we don't care.
But it messes our show up because now we lost.
It don't
all
mess our show
credibility.
up. It's a show.
All
We're not-
credibility has been washed away now for this show.
No, it hasn't. Susie's still not going to make the team.
Hey, what program is in better positioning right now, Colorado or North Carolina?
Colorado
Which one
by
do you think
far.
moving forward, JB.
North Carolina.
Colorado, 'cause, at least they got some hypnotists to them. North Carolina just old. They don't play no music. They got a horrible GM. There's a lot going on with North Carolina. I just don't like.
North Carolina plays Mozart, though.
By the way, the most outrageous thing on this whole graphic is Wisconsin under Luke Fickell. They didn't have any linemen.
No,
Nah, they're horrible.
Draftable?
He's horrible.
Oh my God, he been there for a minute.
They're coaching you, JB, but yeah, that's crazy. That's a good point. No old lineman, no tight ends.
Well, he's horrible. He's horrible.
Better coaching you, but yeah, that's crazy.
He's horrible.
Why better coaching you, but yeah.
He's a god-awful worst coach in this whole thing.
What is his background? Is he a defensive guy?
He's a fuck boy. Let's dive into Mike Tomlin, man. Our guy, leaving and actually has a first appearance on NBC last night with Maria Taylor or whatever, and basically said why he wants to get into the media. We got a video. Shaun, baby, take a listen.
Will be the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers next season.
Man, if you got a gun to my head, I'd say it's AR. I just think, Aaron, I just think being around him for the 12 months that I'm around him, he got a love affair with the game of football. And not only the game, but the process. The informal moments, the development of younger guys, the interaction with teammates. I think he has an addiction to that. And there's only one way to feed it. And certainly he is still capable and in really good shape. And so I think at the end of the day,
What's your take on him transitioning, Shaun? I think he's going to be perfect. That's why I called it again. Another thing I called, Smitty. Damn, you forgot to mention that, didn't you, Smitty? Anyway, I called that 3-4 months ago that he would be there. Again, no credit from anybody. Pro Black Freddie Mac doesn't want to give me credit on that. Where you at with this take? What happens here? And I have a prediction after Shaun's take on where he ends up next. Go.
So Mike T is very frugal.
Mm-hmm.
So Noop, you're gonna have to spend some bread. You gotta get your look to match your resume. Like you can't go with the laissez-faire, top button unbuttoned, sport coat. Like you got a Jimmy Johnson. Like you gotta I need to see every suit you got, tie on point, all of that. Like
What you saying right now? You calling Mike T a bum?
no, he's cheap. He don't like to spend money. But you gotta spend some bread now and get this because he's a hoodie on the sideline, ball cap kind of guy. Like you gotta get his look right, but he's gonna be excellent with his content.
Homie, you ain't even need to bring that up.
His wordplay.
Him coaching is different than him being on TV. Bill Belichick will wear cut-off sleeve hoodie when he coaches, but when he's doing a professional in-studio situation, you suit up. He knows that, homie. Mike Tomlin wasn't raised by hoodlums, homie.
I didn't say. How did you take that like that?
Victim.
It is crazy that like that was the take you had though. Like we over here praising the great Mike Tomlin. JB praised him as a white man. I praise him. And the first thing you went to is he gotta get his look right.
He
like,
do.
Damn. He gotta cut his hair. Like what the fuck?
Why is the white man? Why is the white man go?
He's bald.
Why is the white man though go?
Huh?
Why as the white man I praise him go?
I'm just saying like that. That shows that you really like he are a good dude. For you to praise him, he's a good dude.
He might even need to get a stylist, but get a stylist and let you keep your old. But we got to get a tie on, Mike T. You know, we got. Hey, come on now.
He taking shots, ain't he? Like, homie,
I think he's the next 49ers head coach.
I can see Lynch getting fired before Shanahan.
Well, Lynch goes, he goes. It's a done deal. They're package deal. They're both getting fired sooner than later. I mean, they're horrible. They've done a horrible job the last few years. They're just god awful. They got a bench rider, bus riding quarterback.
You told me like, oh, you lying. You lying. Last season, you praised him. You said everybody be shitting out. Fuck that. Nah.
What was
They got
everybody be shitting best job. You
said a nuclear power plant. Smitty, they got a nuclear weapon plant. They literally shoot missiles out of their fucking practice facility at Iran. They're shooting missiles at Iran from their facility. They got missiles launching. They got fucking nuclear power plant. They're trying to get the snap count off, Smitty. This motherfucking place is insane, homie.
What was the Niners regular season record last
12-5 with all the injuries they had.
With half the team in the training room, that's horrible.
At the end of the year, we know the Rams, the Seahawks, or the Niners was going to win the division. They all were
not they end the season. They got waxed.
Finally, it caught up to him. But you
getting fired then, except the Seahawks.
You was praising Shanahan, homie, for the job he did last year. Don't try to flip it now for clicks and likes, homie.
I did say he did a good job.
You an influencer, homie.
I did say he did a good job, homie. What? I'm not saying I didn't.
And the only reason I said Lynch was because if you're going to nitpick at something, I don't think they properly transition roster wise from having some guys that couldn't resign.
Did Lynch hit you at practice real hard or something? I'm just curious.
Nah, Lynch, my boy.
Act like it.
But the truth don't have emotions, dog.
I mean,
just the truth.
Break this down real quick. Go.
Why do I have a Big Smitty chance?
He a fan of mine, man. I appreciate that, Big King.
Shaun looked more like Shaun looked a little bit more like Rick Ross or something on this.
No, he look like who he look like, JB?
Why can't I just look like Shaun?
And King? Steve looked more like
Jackie Chan.
Smitty and I's faces are us, but this Smitty got a little baby Baines arm.
That's my arm, though, homie.
He got a little Ruben arm, homie.
My shoulder and bicep is close.
Why would they put a Big Smitty chain on me? That is crazy.
Cause man,
that's ludicrous.
It's respect. You my big homie. You give me free game. You respect me, homie. And we brothers.
You are the most sensitive Captain Saver friend that I have, and I fuck with you.
You think I'm sensitive?
What? Dog, if JB say Mina, you already caping before you even say Kimes. Like, because you're talking about Mina.
Speaking of Mina, go ahead, Shaun, break this down.
Shaun, read it, please, for the audio listeners.
It's cut. One of Caleb Williams' most impressive games as a rookie came against the Vikings defense last year. Ahead of Monday Night Football, somebody and I discussed what he did well in that game and why it worked. What's wrong with that?
It didn't. No, that's fine. That's what Mina said. Can you read what JB said in the reaction to the tweet, please?
He said, Jesus. Or are you talking to Jesus directly, or were you making like a...
Just read it. Just read it.
Because the way to spell that is Geezus. If you just... Like, it looks like you're talking to Jesus. Jesus, does anyone really listen to you talk football besides gays and feminists? I would say yes, based on what she makes and the platform she's on.
Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, Shaun, for reading that, man. This is why I do defend women. It's not because I'm trying to be a Captain Saver, nothing. It's because
you're Captain Saver.
I'm not. It's because the host that I'm with, Shaun, you come on our show twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. but I'm here every day for 3.5 hours.
My commitment. I'm on 3 times a week.
Well, it depends. Sometimes you've been traveling lately, golf events, Whitlock, so you've been kind of shitting on us a little bit.
If
but
you do 47 or 52 weeks, 3 times a week, I'm on 3 times a week.
Well, I'm on here 5 to 6 days a week, 3.5 hours. So my point is, I'm on the show with him all day long, all morning long, and when he's constantly taking shots at women, somebody has to defend them. We can't both just sit here to be taking shit on women.
Speaking of women,
I got
Steve Kerr. Speaking of women, Steve Kerr is apparently going to be let go.
Say it for tomorrow, home. We ain't got no time for this. I got to bounce.
You don't got to go nowhere, Shaun. Me and you got another 20 minutes. Much love to coming on.
Hey, what we should do is remove the Big Smitty down there and put Big King, since he want to leave early. He got other stuff.
It's 9:01. It's not early, homie. Stop.
Hey, like you are so insignificant to him. He plans things that fence and border right
always
to you, right? So
it's
he got
9 a.m.
4 vacations. I haven't taken vacation yet. This motherfucker has more vacations.
If I have a job, Shaun, if I was at Fox, and my hours was 9 to 5, that means 5:01. I'm done with my job. I'm out this bitch. I got another job to go to, homie.
Why are you still here?
Because I'm trying to say bye to the show. Bye to all the fans, man. Appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in, man. Thank you, Shaun Key, for joining us, man. We'll see you again on Wednesday. You are our weekly 3-day guest. Thank you, Naz.
Little baby arm, homie.
JB and Paris and Brandy, man. We out this motherfucker, Pete.
Hey, JB, I'm a free agent, man. So if Smitty ain't doing right, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm willing to stay on. I ain't gonna rush, dog.
I'm gonna call you tonight. See you tomorrow. Hey, tonight, Patreon,
I'm out.
Fact Nonfiction. Meet me. So there, 7 o'clock. Peace.